Ecological issues, they affect us all. And so, tonight on Second Nature, we'll be recycling some old nature footage.
You know what's unfair is when I'm struggling and I'm going through something really bad, I get no one to talk to. I just get so fucking ignored by everyone. But when they need me, I'm there for them, consoling them, being there for them, being their fucking friend. But I got no one like that. Absolutely no one.
Bang, let's start the fucking show, eh?
You're going to jail.
I will never leave YouTube!
I don't give a fuck about the fucking law. I'll beat your ass.
Don't come to my channel again! You will be banned!
I'll beat your ass.
You officially entered the wet panty zone.
Folks, do not adjust your set. Alright, here we go. Alright, here we go. Folks. What a day. It's been quiet. Kinda. There's been some stuff going on. But since last night, we got contenders here. It is no shock to me that the same cows are pulling ahead this year early as they did last year. Folks, how you doing out there? Thank you very much for joining me tonight. Give me a moment here. Alright, there we go, folks. We are in for a good one, a dandy tonight, folks. What's been going on? Let me see out here. We got Doc Savage. I see the joke. That's funny. DJ Jones, thanks for showing up. Maggie Later, Mr. Ruby, Loosehead, Adam E, Mindbender, Lusty, The Mud Broker, Buddy from the Outside Chat, and many others I've seen. There's Quasi, Romper Stomper, Domper Do. Folks, a lot of stuff's been going on. Hey, anybody out there see the Snyder Cut of Justice League? You guys seen that yet? Yeah, I don't know. I gotta say, it is a better movie. It's better than the original. I don't think that's I don't think that's argued. It's a much better movie. You can't really nitpick because, I mean, you got 2 extra hours of footage. It's a 4-hour movie. And I gotta say, I was engaged the whole movie. The pacing of it is actually really good. And what I'll say about Zack Snyder and guys like him and J.J. Abrams, they put together a really slick looking product. There's no doubt about that. Again, that I don't think it can be argued. My only criticism is it's basically the same criticism I had of The Watchmen, which, and if you've seen The Watchmen, basically that's what he did with Justice League, which is fine. It works. It's cool. It's just, after a while, every scene does not have to be an epic fucking wind in the hair, slow motion with some melancholy pop song playing in the background while we reflect on the struggles of that character. I mean, I appreciate he fleshed out a lot of characters, but I mean, after, an hour and a half of that stuff, I was like, okay, I get it. We don't have to keep going there. Not every punch has to be slow motion with 5 different angles and, But that aside, it is a much better movie than the original release of Justice League. So I will give it that. It was very good. It was entertaining. I think they made a lot of improvements in it. I did get to watch it a little bit early because, I'm a big YouTuber and I got all those kinds of connections. No, I'm just joking. But it was good. And what other news is coming out? Let's see. We got Falcon and Winter Soldier coming out at 3 a.m. So I will be watching that. Well, what else has been going on? Let me think here. Oh yeah, it's been kind of fun watching Shanny and Rev's relationship disintegrate on air. That's been kind of interesting. In fact, I think her stream is still going. Can someone please validate that? I know that Ms. Parker is on round 2 of reviewing the live stream, and her first half of it was 8 hours ago or something like that, and they're still going. It's like 12, 13 hours. And there's a lot of gold in there too. I was hoping to grab that and cover some of it, just because just the little spurts back and forth, how she's completely gaslighting him again. And she can't wait for him to leave to throw him under the bus and blame him for everything. So this has been interesting. But folks, this is one of those nights right up to the time that I was preparing this live stream, content has been spewing forth. So we have a little message from Rev, and it's interesting when you watch this because you can actually watch up in the top left as they're fucking arguing. So that's, we're 12 hours and strong with Shanny. Jeepers creepers. Jeepers creepers. So we got some highlights because a lot of people are covering it. Drag's covering it. He's doing a good job. Ms. Parker's covering it. You're going to see pieces of it all over the... I mean, there's so much stuff strewn in these live streams. But in case you're out of the loop, Jesus made their key fobs magically appear once they reached their fundraising goal. So, wow. Yeah, so we'll get into that. Let's crack open the beer here, folks. Heine everywhere. Let's all have a drink. Oh, by the way, tonight's 6-pack is sponsored. That's right, folks. This is sponsored not by Heineken, but by a kind individual who said, here, get a 6-pack on me, and sent it to the PayPal link found below, supporting the draining of Lake Alice, the rescue of Emo's chair. We got to get Rev out of there. I see a lot of people picking Shanny's side, but we got to get Rev the fuck out of there, folks. I'm still Team Rev. But let me just have a little sip of this. Like an angel dancing on the tip of my tongue, folks. If you do want to donate to the channel directly and contribute to my Thursday night alcoholism, there's the link right there. Sorry, the doubles come up. I don't know why I did that. But anyways, you can do that directly, and I actually get the money, as opposed to the other way where YouTube takes 30% and makes me wait a month and all that stuff, which I don't care because, folks, you're not obligated. I love the game. I love the business. I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to keep putting this shit out as long as you guys are enjoying it. That's what it's all about. But if you do want to do it directly, you can do it that way. And that goes towards our Drain Lake Alice Fund. What secrets are at the bottom of Lake Alice? We don't know. We don't know until we do it. So, I don't know. Just a personal dream of mine. Folks, if you want to get all the news, the inside tips, you might want to join MeWe, Trolls, Haters, and Naysayers. And, of course, our Discord. There it is. And if you are a member of the Trolls, Haters, Sayers community, you may have been privy to a little tip-off today. Of course, today was... I know what you guys are waiting for. I almost forgot. Today was court day for Mr. Von Helton. So, some things have come out. We talked about it. I'll recap what we kind of knew last time. Basically, they had set the date of the 18th. Between the last court date and the 18th today, Andrea was to submit to a home inspection. Now, I have heard some different things concerning Andrea and things in her life that maybe weren't necessarily favorable to that. And apparently, as of today, the home inspection has not occurred. But there was news put out. Now, I want you all to take this with a grain of salt. Not because I'm questioning the people or my sources or anything like that. I think they report accurately, and I do have a second source that talked directly to the person involved and confirmed the information out to date. But the problem is the information's coming from this person who happens to be Andrea. So, I mean, just, this is what Andrea says. Andrea says, now I had heard last time, because she hadn't had the home inspection, that today a decision wouldn't be made and they would punt it to another date. Andrea says the next court date is April 22nd, which actually seems pretty quick to me, right? Andrea says the next date is the 22nd. Apparently, Von Helton actually did show up in court today, unlike last time. And we'll get to that in a second. Now, spoiler alert, one thing, let's stick to the facts. What we know for sure, because Von Helton streamed and has been on Facebook today. So let's stick to the facts. What we know as a fact, folks, let's talk about the facts here. We got 82 viewers and 24 likes. That's, come on. You got to help a brother out here, folks. But folks, the fact of the matter is, Von Helton did not come home with children. Okay? He did not. A decision was not officially made today. So that much has panned out, which adds a little bit of credibility to the claims, right? According to Andrea, the court told her that they are going to connect her with social services and they are going to help her every step of the way. Now, does that mean in just raising the children? Or does that mean to qualify to possibly get guardianship of the children? I'm a little unclear on that. But that apparently has been confirmed, not by someone that was in the courtroom, just that she said that. That the court told her they are going to hook her up with social services to help her every step of the way. And if between now and then, the 22nd, I guess, she gets adequate beds and everything for the kids, it's looking like she might get the kids. Not getting everyone's hopes up. I mean, Andrea's got her problems too. And again, this is coming from Andrea. Okay, so I don't know. All I know is that Von Helton did not get the kids back today. Now, what is interesting is Von Helton's side of the story, where he proudly admitted tonight that motherfucker cast a spell in the courtroom in front of witnesses. Let me repeat that. Von Helton said that he went to court today, and you'll notice he's wearing the same shirt from St. Paddy's Day, which he wore a couple days ago. And you know damn well he walked in with that green fucking St. Paddy, that fucking stupid... Anyways. This man waddled into court today and cast a motherfucking spell in front of everybody. And he thinks it's a win. That's what he's happy about. I shit you not. So we're going to take a look at that later, folks. And you'll notice the picture, courtesy of Quasi Monkey, we got the Sorcerer Supreme Von Helton there, folks. Thank you for joining me. I'm taking a little sippy sip. So get your drink ready, get your snacks. We got some videos to review and some highlights to go through. There have been some highlights. I'll give it to these motherfuckers. They pulled it in. Now, first, I got a very special music selection, folks. This one is actually so special that I want to thank Violator for putting this up and doing an edit, but I'm still probably going to skip through some of this because I think it's almost too good. Listen, I'm not trying to knock you guys. You know I try to bring you the best, but this is a special kind of good. Anyways, folks, thank you for joining me. Please thumbs up the video, subscribe if you're not subscribed. We're just getting started, folks. Let's start this party off right. Oh, you know what? I almost did. I almost forgot to unmute the fucking audio. Oh my goodness, folks. Wouldn't that be a travesty? Here we go. Atomic levels, folks. Let's go. Folks, I'm trying to pan the volume down. I hope this is not blowing your eardrums out.
YouTube.
Gonna try this again. I don't know if my memory's full or what. Hope you have a good day. Stuart Pidlone, most targeted citizen. Like, share, and subscribe. After the last video I made yesterday, I went to pick my phone up and they hacked it and put it in headphone mode. So I couldn't hear any volume, I couldn't answer any phone calls, couldn't do anything. So after getting this boat cleaned up, and here's the results, it turned out better than I actually even expected. And I'm thinking most of that right there will come out with bleach. I haven't even used bleach on it. So it turned out wonderfully. What a beautiful boat. What a gorgeous boat. So hopefully this right here is going to be my solar panels. This should fund my solar for my houseboat. Thank you, Lord. I believe, I'm not sure yet. Hopefully when I get the title, I think it's a 25-foot Catalina. 25-foot Catalina. And I mean, it is just absolutely gorgeous. But after getting this pressure washed yesterday, my phone was hacked. I went to review a message, or I think I was going to play my Unashamed broadcast. Listen to that while I was working, and the volume wouldn't work. They hacked the phone and turned on the headphone so my phone thought it was plugged in. So none of the volume would work. Went to boost, and that poor little Mexican girl, she didn't know any more than I did about cell phones. She just stood there, I don't know what to do. I said, well, can you call Boost and have them reset? No. I was like, well, why not? I don't know. So, and let me remind you that every phone the last 6 or 7 phones I've owned have been hacked. They didn't get broke because I dropped it in the toilet or I dropped it on the ground. They got hacked. And as soon as another phone was ordered and paid for, and one was on the way, then it just started miraculously working. So they did this in the same way yesterday. Hoping I'd get frustrated, throw it, just do something stupid. But they turned in old headphones, and that ate up about 3 hours last night. Still haven't got it fully programmed yet. I had to do a master reset. You know what happens with a master reset? You lose everything. So I lost all my contacts, all the new contacts I've made, very important contacts. I lost everything. So everything's back to zero again. Just that's the hacking. That's what they do. Been silent around here. I haven't had anything to say to anybody for about 3 days. As I said on Friday, when my son went up the mountain, it's now Sunday, and that 1-day excursion has now turned into 3, as I said was going to happen. I don't mind my son seeing his in-laws, but they kind of forget that he lives here when that happens. And he'll come home being an ass, and then I don't know, I'm just going to have to start separating. Because, you know, when I leave her, she's going to keep him away from me. She's going to do it. That's unfortunate, ladies, and you may be the exception and not the rule, but the majority of ladies, even if they are your blood, will use that child against you. And I think that would probably be what happens here. She's going to try to use him against me to manipulate me, and that's just, you know, it's terrible to do a child like that. But unfortunately, the world we live in, it's not a very fun world. So I've just got to kind of get my heart set that that's what's going to happen, that I'll be without a son. And I just hope that the training and teaching and godly ways I've tried to teach him will hold steady in his life. So got the boat. Only thing left to do is get the title work, do the Cloroxing, and then shampoo the carpets, or I mean the upholstery. You see, it's even got blue carpet for it. The guy even made blue carpet. So I just got to vacuum it and clean it real good. This is the second sail. I don't know what the second sail's called. I guess I could Google it and find out, but I don't know. So I'm not going to anticipate what that is. Right now, I'm stripping the aluminum off the doors that I got from the tore down store. This will be flotation for my pontoons. And then I can recycle the aluminum as well. Junk is down. I should have hauled junk a couple weeks ago, but I just didn't get it in time. Got a lot of metal I need to scrap out and get the money out of it. But this is part of the Titanic that I'm building. Everybody says, oh, they're going to sink it. The purpose is going to sink it. Well, absolutely, they're going to try. Okay? Not a doubt in my mind they're going to try. My response to that is, with these barrels, they're about a 1/4 inch thick. It's very stout. Very stout plastic. But that plastic, and as tight as it is, will be firm, full of styrofoam, and also full of these plastic bottles. So every one of those bottles has a certain amount of buoyancy that it can handle. So one bottle is probably like 2 pounds of buoyancy, something it can hold up. So the deal is to fill these pontoons slap full of those bottles, styrofoam, and then I'll buy that chemical that expando foam, and I'll just fill them up. And if they do get punctured, then there's nowhere for the water to go. So it's not going to hurt it. So it's unsinkable. And the buoyant weight, I told you I've got about 100,000 pounds buoyancy with as many pontoons. I'm using up every one and probably going to buy extra, or hopefully talk to the oil company up there and see if he's got more of them. I think I counted enough for 9 pontoons, 9 total, and that should be good enough. They're going to be running, it'll be one long pontoon and then sideways, long, sideways, and that.
So if you're not sure who this guy is, this is Targeted Citizen. I usually start the show just because he's a nut, right? But he's a scammer too, right? Tonight's theme is scammers. So he's crazy, but like a fox. So he's got a base that believe they're all targeted citizens, and he's the head targeted citizen, and he's taking it for everybody. So he's been building this hillbilly ark that apparently when shit hits the fan, he's going to sail off into the sunset. Now, he was going to kidnap his wife's son, but I guess he is abandoning that. And but I'm sure that will not stop him from continuing to use his stepson as free labor to build this boat, which, let's be honest, folks, once it's fixed up, he's just going to sell. That's probably what's going to happen, but that should bring you up to speed.
It'll take up the gap, and then I'll have some running down the middle, and then I'll have the big pontoon right in the middle of the boat house as well. That right there will be used for storage. I pop a hatch and then have storage underneath the floorboards. Yay, Harley parts. So most of my Harley parts will be in the floorboard of my boat until I be able to get my... I'm still praying that my lawyer's going to do something, and I seriously doubt it. I'm probably going to lose both my Harleys and my motorcycle lift and all, but I'm praying that one day I'll have my motorcycle lift in the middle of my boathouse with a Harley Davidson with a shovel head on it, building, so I can fish all day and I get tired and I work on my Harley Davidson and live free until this world is over, and it's coming quicker than ever I even imagined. But yeah, this is the job right now, stripping the styrofoam. Need you guys to pray. I got a dear friend, and I told him a couple years ago that he was targeted, and he didn't believe me. It was just all crazy. It was all crazy. And then yesterday he mentioned the word handler to me, and if I'd ever heard that word, this, that, and the other, and I was like, dude, I told you you're targeted. I said, they're after you. So he's getting ready to lose his house. They already took his kids from him. Already took his career.
Reverend_individual donated $3. Shout out to Mrs. Drag. Let me cream pie you with my baby carrot.
Yikes. Jeez. Okay. Thanks for the $3 though.
They turned everybody against him, and I'm the only one on the planet that knows what he's going through. So everybody just put him in your prayers. God knows who you're praying for. Just put him in your prayers that God will open his eyes to listen to what I say and listen to the advice I give him, because that's all I want to do is help. I just want to help other people that's suffering like me before you get to the point of losing everything. Sometimes it's best just to cut it all loose. The biggest worry I have right now is, what am I going to do with all my junk? If things don't happen here, where am I going to put all my junk? Because then you got in a situation of paying for storage, money I don't have. I don't have income. When I leave here, I'm not going to have the income of this rental property. So, I'm going to be in dire straits again. I mean, the Lord's going to take care of me regardless. So I'm not sweating that part, but it is a concern. But I'm trying to tell my buddy, listen, what's the point of fighting to keep your house now if you're going to lose it in 2 more years? Why keep throwing good money after bad? So hopefully, I can get him to listen, and I just pray the Lord works on his heart, and your prayers can help in that situation. So I'm starting where I started. I'm all alone. And that's kind of what this program is meant to do. It drives you all alone. And I think it's probably going to be like that until I can meet another targeted individual lady that's, wants to team up and fight this, because the Bible says don't be unequally yoked with unbelievers. That's the number one. If you're a Christian, you can't be in a relationship with another person who's not a Christian. That's the same as saying if you're targeted, you can't be in a relationship with another non-target. Some are out there making it work, but I'm telling you, that is an uphill battle. It's hard enough to find somebody to trust, but to have somebody to trust that you're a targeted individual and they not either be manipulated against you or turned against you, that's a big old bowl of cereal to have to eat there. So just a little sad. Just a little sad. So you guys just pray for the Lord's will be done. I hope you're having a good Sunday. God bless.
We'll be right back after these messages.
90% of what I do is just stuff to entertain now. And my wife is the same.
But it's like I was getting sick and no one fucking cared. I'm so fucking leave and I've been smoking. Want to keep me down and never have me have anything. What do you do? You fucking consume it your whole day.
I want this really known that most of what I do
is performance art.
So don't come here looking for serious shit.
Ow! Ow!
But I was told to throw a picture up, so I'm throwing a picture up. Because see, when I'm sitting in this chair, it makes it look like I got this huge-ass belly. I don't. It's a lumbar pillow behind me that's causing that. It's causing me to look like that. That's what I look like when I'm standing up. All right. As you can see, there is no huge beer belly. There is no huge man titties, because that was another claim by the trolls. Oh, he's got huge man titties. Well, as you can see, I don't. That's a lie. You know. But see, it ain't nothing for a troll to lie, okay? They'll lie at the drop of a hat and drop it themselves. Right? It ain't nothing for a troll to lie. But that's what they like to do. They like to lie. But yeah, that's, you know, the way I sit in the chair with that lumbar in my back makes me look like I got this huge belly, and I don't. I do not have it. Sorry. Sorry about your luck. We'll be right back after these messages.
Yeah, we'll just call him Plantation Man. Plantation Man. Plantation Man. Thinks he can analyze everybody on YouTube, but he belongs in the field picking cotton because he's a fucking retard and too stupid to do anything else. Plantation Man, Plantation Man, get on the fucking field and be my fucking slave. Plantation Man, Plantation Man. That's where you belong, out in my fucking field. There you go. How do you like that, asshole? How do you like that, asshole? Was it a catchy tune for you? Alright, yeah. Let's get this fucking straight, Golden Eyes. Let's get this fucking straight, you fucking cunt. You want to take me on, Golden Eyes, you fucking cunt? You fucking hooah? You know goddamn well my radio station doesn't make any money, cunt! You know goddamn well my radio station YouTube is not monetized, you fucking cunt!
So, Emo has been fairly quiet, despite challenging Gary Snowflake. Thank you, Gary Snowflake, for that video, by the way. His rendition of the Plantation Man. But Emo did give us Plantation Man, and I'll give you one guess who he was singing that song to. He also gave us this little gem. So we were actually live the other night on doing an open stream. And I happened to catch it when he posted this the first time. So apparently an accusation was made, about his radio station and money he made off it. And that is what has set this epic rant into motion. Now, you know it's a good one, folks. And I mentioned this the other night. When Emo keeps his eyes closed, he does not open his eyes this entire rant. You know it's a good one. Folks, enjoy. And remember, he's only racist because trolls make him racist.
Breaking the fourth and share it. Breaking the fourth and mirror it. I fucking mirrored it. Whether you like it or not, Golden Eyes, mind your fucking business. You're a fucking hooah and a fucking cunt. I do not make any money on that goddamn radio station. Do you hear me, you fucking cunt? He said to share it. I'm sharing it. You trolls don't like it. You can kiss my dick.
No, it's not mine. It's not mine. It's all you faggots that drove everybody away. And yes, I said faggots. When you provoke any reaction, you're just as guilty because you're the one that provoked that reaction. Just saying. What was I supposed to sit here and enjoy it and say, oh yeah, fuck me, ooh yeah, oh yeah, feels so good, oh yeah, and just take it? No. I had every right to defend myself. And people didn't like it and they walked out on me, so fuck them. I don't need them. They had a chance to be my friend, they turned it back on me, I fuck them. Everybody in that fucking dome can go fuck themselves. They were never my friends to begin with. And I'm just saying. But that's why he claims he trolls me so much in DDT's row. Because I know you're better than anybody else. I even know you're better than yourself. No, fuck you, Gary. Fuck you. Well, one of these days I'm going to meet him at Bay Eminent Center and I'm going to beat his fucking face in. It's gonna happen. It's gonna fucking happen. Because he's a low-life scumbag. I think he has the right to judge me. You don't have the right to judge me. I didn't ask for his opinion. I don't want his opinion. His opinion is fucking garbage. He will always be a piece of garbage.
Speaking of garbage, how ironic is that? Let's back that up, folks. Look at that fucking floor.
Garbage.
As he's calling Gary a piece of garbage.
A piece of garbage.
Look at that fucking floor. This is what these people live in. It's literally a dump. He lives in a... If I woke up every day looking at that, I'd be mad at the world too. But you know what? I wouldn't live like that. That's just fucking... Oh my God. That's fucking crazy, man. I have seen people that messy before in my life. It's rare, but I've seen it. And... My God. Look at that shit. Ugh.
Alright, so let me come in here on the phone so I can fucking send Nemesis the link. Yes. Alright, invite guests. And I don't care that there's some stuff on the bedroom floor. Big fucking deal. The trolls will make another video about it. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, the racist crap that you trolls provoked, Lulu. That's why that Nags guy said that he had no problem with me saying those things, because that was a reaction that you trolls provoked. So you guys are just as guilty as that as I am, because that's a reaction that you provoked. Knowing that when Amo gets angry and he gets mad and he can't control the things he says and does when he's fucking angry. You guys knew that.
All right, so if Neg says it, I guess it's okay. But anyways, so we got a request out there, folks. We got a request to play Guess That Smell. And what I would like to do, let me see here. See what we can do with this, folks. Let's do that with Emo's chair. I think we did this. It was fun the other day. Let's bring it up here, folks. The guest star of tonight. Emo's chair. Let's save Emo's chair. Folks, what do you think Emo's chair smells like? I'll give you a second to sit on that. Pardon the pun. What are you thinking? I know that the stream and the chat are a little delayed. My mother always told me I was a little delayed. But I'll see what you guys think. Give me your answer. I want to hear it. I'm actually interested. What do you guys think that fucking chair smells like? Imagine the things it's seen. Just think of that. What stories could this chair tell? There's been a lot of movement on that chair. You got 25 years of ass juice, spoiled hot dogs and cheese whiz, fermented lentils. Something I'm trying to keep up here, folks. We got decaying nut bagas. Shit and failure is what Emo's chair smells of. It smells like dumpster juice. Yeah, like some water left over. Something like it. Hate, crap, and regret. Despair and diarrhea. My God. Mung beans. Jism and cancer. Oh, fuck. Mushroom, dirt, and ball sweat. Rancid poo and terminal loss. Shit and Hormel chili. Cabbage, vinegar, and shit. Rotting shit of punishment. Smells like victory. Like the hopper he threw in the Lulz Cow Award. Yeah, I know what you're saying. He threw the Lulz Cow Award away, folks, in that hopper. Maybe it smells like a cheese whiz and tears. Smells like a diaper full of rage shit. Old semen and Ben K. Oh, fuck. Yeah, there's probably a little tang, a little hint of some fucking prepper. I can't even speak. I'm just gonna fucking play this fucking thing. You guys are all fucking... Y'all wild.
And when you pushed Emo to the breaking point where he started saying things that he couldn't stop saying, that's your fault. That's the trolls' fault. Not mine. So you guys initiated that response. And you guys got what you want. Do I gotta play the video clip where he says it's your fault? I have that whole fucking hangout that the guy did when he exposed you trolls. I have the whole fucking hangout. Isn't that what he said? Me being racist was a solicited response for the trolls get me worked up. Isn't that what that Nags guy said? You heard it.
Yo. What's going on, man?
And then when I took my video from 2016 where I misspoke in the video, and then there was the annotations on the screen with with the corrected phrase of what I said about a Barack Obama. No, Nathan used the misspoken part of the video. He didn't use the fucking annotation that explained what I meant. No, he just used the original audio of the video where it came out wrong. and put me in a KKK costume, didn't he? Because he thought that was funny. Well, Neighbor's another one that needs his face bashed in. He's another lowlife that needs his fucking face bashed in. Just saying. I hope him and Cat 80 never have a fucking baby, because we don't need fucking more Neighbor Johnsons running around.
We'll be right back after these messages.
It's Ron. W-R-O-N-G. Ron.
What? What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
You know what's unfair is when I'm struggling and I'm going through something really bad, I get no one to talk to. I just get so fucking ignored by everyone. But when they need me, I'm there for them, consoling them, being there for them, being their fucking friend. But I got no one like that. Absolutely no one.
I want to say that Jesus Christ is good, man. And you know, I started wearing this again today. This is my cross that Shanny got this for me. And I have my ring. This is the wedding band. My wedding band I wear around my neck instead of my finger because I like it better. And then I got this. This is just added flair. I ain't no Superman. I just love Jesus. Jesus is the Superman. And this is my Metatron key to Shanny for Christ's heart. And she's got mine too. So I started wearing this again today with the cross on it. And the Lord bless me. Because, oh my God, look, folks. This is called success. And this happened in...
I just want to pause it because I could be totally wrong, and someone please correct me. But, so I think everyone that's watching, I'm sure by now, knows what the hell's going on, right? Well, you guys know, I could go back and play the fucking Praise Jesus when they found the fob and the whole story. I think we all know that. If you haven't, go watch Dragnot's channel. He's covered it. And I don't think it's redundant at this point. I'm just hitting the tips of this so we can, but it's worth noting. Now, when they first miraculously found this, apparently their story, what they're implying is that Jesus entered their lives again because he started wearing his cross. And of course, Jesus waited until they reached their fundraising goal for the afternoon, I'd like to add. And they found a fob for the Durango. Now, Shanny was quick to point out that this was her spare fob that apparently they just forgot about. She thought it was in the Durango as well, but it's weird. Now, again, someone correct me if I'm wrong, because I haven't went back and looked at the evidence or anything, but it'd be interesting because I think if we go back to some of Rev's Durango videos, that lanyard that was attached to it looked awfully the same as the one that he used. But again, I could be wrong, giving them the benefit of the doubt on that. But am I crazy? Maybe there's something else I'm not seeing here. It's just me thinking out loud. Is there not two fobs hanging off this fucking thing now? Is it me? Is that something else that he's got on there? It could be, folks. Is that not two of them? Or am I just... Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the other one's fucking the garage door opener. I don't know. But there was one, but it looks like there's two now.
On it. And the Lord bless
I could be wrong.
me. Because, oh my God, look, folks. This is called success. And this happened in, within an hour of me putting my cross back on, man. So that's like the Lord. It's totally the Lord. And this is like Jonathan Kleck type stuff. So I'm going to get, oh my God. It even knows when you're right there, you see. Amazing car we got. 2020 Durango. It's got a blower on it. It's the sickest ride ever. But this will be gone soon because I'm broke. Do you know how much?
I want to back that up too, because notice that the garage door is closed now. Which, I mean, okay, he got smart, he closed it. But I just want to see if there's any snow on the ground, because it wasn't the idea that a bunch of snow dumped in, he had to shovel it out, couldn't close the door. And we know this guy is lazier than a fucking whatever, right?
I'm going to get, oh my God. It even knows when you're right there, you see. Amazing car we got. 2020 Durango. It's got a blower on it.
Now, that inside of the garage looks pretty damn dry to me. For supposedly having so much snow. Apparently they got a whole 7 inches. And it just came tumbling into the garage to the point he couldn't close. You couldn't even wipe the sensors, folks. Now, again, giving them the benefit of the doubt, Rev has been lying about what's 7 inches to Shanny for years now, so maybe their measurement skills are a little skewed, if you know what I'm saying. If you know, yeah. But that, I don't know. I don't see any wisps of snow left from shoveling or wet spots from like melting ice or snow from leaving the door open. Like, am I overthinking this? Maybe I'm a conspiracy theorist. Could be totally wrong. Just points of interest. Oh, I'd also like to point out that he's completely gloating right now. Basically saying, I got money off all you guys and look at all this great stuff I got. I'm just pointing that out too. Kind of being a bit of a dick about it, to be honest. Just saying.
That's the sickest ride ever. But I this will be gone soon because I'm broke. Do you know how much this was a month? $1,500 a month, pretty much, to enjoy the amazingness of this vehicle. It's incredible. I'm gonna share this with you guys because you donated, man. I wanna commend just every. Oh my God, I'm sorry. I wanna commend everybody. You know, I want to commend everybody in the community. That's, you're right next to me now. Do you get what I'm saying? Oh, it's getting dark in here. But see, now I got the key fob, man. I'll never leave this in the car again. I learned my lesson, right? You know, look at the rat nest here. I hate it. My hair naturally dreads, and I think that's partly because of the Irish in me. But anyway, key fob. Here's my key fob for the car, and it's got what?
Folks, his hair naturally dreads. No, your hair naturally dreads when you don't fucking wash it or manage it and like fucking rub it together. Because he's Irish, it's the Irish in him. I thought he was Nigerian. I'm confused.
Wow. What a car this is, man. This is a $90,000. Oh, my God. This is the floor model. Durango. Okay, the floor model. Holy shit. Wow. I'm going to make this a thank you voucher. And it's kind of a tour of the car. Because you guys donated and stepped up. So, like, you're getting a little tour of the car. But it's real nice. I mean, right here in the center console, we got some real nice stuff. Hey, Dodge, sponsor me. I love you. But right here, we got the auxiliaries here, and you can plug in for the keys there. See, everything's going.
That's true, Doc Savage. This could be a foreshadowing of I almost called him Von Helton. That is his future as well. But of Rev just sitting in the Durango in the garage. That could be his future as well, folks. We hope not. I still got a chip in. I still got a bet in that maybe, just maybe, I know the odds are against me on this, folks. Don't get me wrong, but I'm holding out that maybe he was smart enough to get an insurance policy on her. And his option now, he's known the money is running out, and he did the math, and he's like, fuck, I just spend the last money just stuffing her full of DoorDash till she has a heart attack. I don't know.
Going out because I am not starting the car. So we have the key fob, and I'll do the shot for you here of the console. Okay, there's the start button. It's a button, folks. You see it right there. People are trying to say that it's like, oh, I've never seen a start button. No, they exist in the higher end cars. They do. And this is a higher end vehicle. So I got the key fob now, right? So here we go. I'm going to push the brake and I'm going to push the start engine. Oh, there you go. The rev of the Hemi. Oh my God, I dropped my phone. That's bad. Oops, sorry. There's the startup. I have to change my oil. See? What we got, there's the center console. Oh, it's so nice. Oh, yeah. No copyrights. No copyrights. We're going to turn that off. There's a little tour of the Durango. The back is amazing. It's there's 2 rows of seats. One goes back. You could sleep back there. Have sex with your honey back there, which will probably, I don't know. I got to get rid of this soon, folks. I got to get rid of her. But there's a little tour of this. It's a Reverend Dude. I want to thank everyone.
Oh, can you imagine if they said, fuck it, we got to take it back, let's just fucking party in the back of the truck and they do their thing? If they could mount... I don't know. Listen, we know the obvious jokes. Let's just skip that. But, I mean... You know, assuming they figure out a way to mount Shanny in the back of that. Can you imagine taking it back to the dealership? What kind of shape with the fluid stains and the... Oh, God, man. God damn.
Everybody that donated once again.
I would not want to be the poor schmuck getting paid like minimum wage to detail these fucking cars. It's like you're given a fucking bucket of warm sudsy water and a fucking scrub brush and some spray 9 or something.
And you're a blessing from God. Jesus Christ bless me. And he's like, that key fob, yeah, you forgot about me. Because I wasn't wearing this. I was wearing the stupid samurai fucking mask shit. Look at that. Like, that's demonic, probably. But that's Samurai, the band, and they represent freedom, pretty much, you know, because Johnny Silverhand's a revolutionary. So we're going to say that. But anyway, this car's the shit, but I'm going to have to give it up. But thank you for the prayers, because the prayers are the bottom line here, because Jesus, like, he made me start wearing this again. He's like, you're missing that key fob. It's pretty important, folks. Jesus bless you. Peace out. I hope you enjoyed the tour. Hey guys, so before this gets out of hand, I just want to make a quick video about this, and it's a serious matter. Whenever you hear about somebody on the internet and they're accused of scamming, that's a very serious offense. So that's what you see now. That's what you hear constantly about me and Shanny now. And the only thing that I can tell you as a Christian, because this means something to me, I am not to lie as a Christian. It is not something you do.
But you're not a real Christian according to that.
Well, okay, that's fine, but that's what I live by. So they can call me a liar about that too. Okay? The only thing you could accuse me really of lying to you about deliberately is the Japan thing. And that, you know. I mean, not really.
It doesn't really come on, guys. Yes, Doc Savage, he is claiming that Jesus actually spoke to him. Because originally they had claimed that both key fobs, which magically just appeared on his... Unless one was for the house, then they found that too, because they said that was gone. So something's fucking janky here. Maybe it was the garage door opener. I don't know. But yes, he claims that Jesus, once they reach their fundraising goal of getting Dr. Pepper and DoorDash once again, Jesus miraculously gave him insight into where the keys actually were, which was right in front of where they were streaming the whole fucking time. It was literally under a book right in front of Shanny. That is miraculous, I think, folks. We have to entertain all possibilities here. They are archangels, by the, you know, this, you know.
It was more trolling than anything, but to sort of make you not know where we are, and I don't want you knowing where we are because you don't deserve.
You get us robbed.
You get us robbed. You get, oh my God! I mean, how many things could we talk about? You get us robbed and all this shit. But I want you to know that Shanny and I are legit, man.
They keep claiming they got robbed, though. They found what they claim was stolen, yet continue to claim that they were robbed, and they think they can prove this because they filed a police report. Well, no, that's just proof that you called the cops to cover your narrative. You were probably going to pull an insurance scam or something. Maybe you still are, right? I mean, let's not put that past them either. But they say there was other things that got rifled through, but then he also says there was all left on the seat, and basically they took the fobs. And he hasn't really, I don't think he's explicitly listed anything of significant value or interest that was taken from the Durango. I could be wrong on that, but as far as I know, anyways.
We help people.
Everyone who knows us knows we do.
That's right, but there are some people that are willing to say it, but it's very few.
Yeah.
And I just want to make people know that, yeah, I could go back in my bank account and point out to you all of these transactions, of some of which were in the thousands of dollars, to individuals, me helping them, independent of Shanny. Then Shanny came into my life, and she's even more charitable than I am. So, you can imagine, we help. We tried as much to give as much as we could. And
now, I just want to point out, it's really easy to be charitable when it's not your money, right? It's just like the only money that Emo has actually paid Lady Di was from someone else's stimulus check. He's actually not paid a dime other than possibly that $10 to cover the transaction as a test. Likewise, Shanny actually hasn't donated any of her fucking money. Just throwing that out there.
Guess what? The storehouse is dry, folks. That's what happens. You can't have money and spend it. And we're raising 2 sons. Okay? So, from the bottom of my heart, I want to again thank the people that aren't getting scammed.
Amen. Thank you.
Thank you again for helping us pay for our family right now. We're in a tough spot. You could call it a transitionary period of trying to make money on YouTube and all these platforms and figuring out how it's going to fit. And then you have these hate channels that want to kneecap us in every venue so we can't make money. That's the predicament we're in. Okay? So I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart, from Christ to you. Thank you. And you are not being scammed. I want you to be aware of this.
No.
I
still have the same amount of money from yesterday.
Yeah, you do.
If I was buying from DoorDash.
Nope, we're not doing that. We're not doing that.
Actually, I got a little bit more from someone else.
I had a couple bucks.
Someone else was, again, generous. But
I had $17 cash left to get a couple packs of Camels for myself.
I still have the same amount of money, except a little bit more from a very generous donator.
Right.
And thank you for that.
Thank you for that.
Thank you for that.
We're not scammers. Look, do you realize we're $6,000 back on rent to start? I have a car payment of $1,500 a month, which I can't make anymore, and then I'm going to have to take the car back very soon. We have electric bill. We have a cell phone bill that's $350.
But I could go down the list and show you all the money I donated to people. Genuine.
Now, they keep going back to that because they're trying to dodge the fact. Now, here's the ultimate irony of this whole fucking thing. What was the big fallout between Shanny and G-Man that got him evicted from the house? Remember the eviction saga Drag has covered? What have we learned from that, folks? Did she not give him money for the intention of helping him with a cell phone bill? Or to get a new phone or something, because apparently he went through some phones. And he used that money for some online blog radio site that no one cared about anyways. And she got mad because he solicited money out of her He got money out of her under the pretense that it was going towards something that he was desperate for, and used it for something that was not necessary.
Mr. Unite 4, the children donated $5 through Super Chat. God hath said that the dragoons didst robbeth from them, and thus it is so, and God did giveth back them the stolen key fobs, for they are holy in his eyes.
Okay, thank you very much for that. That is insight as well. But, yeah, folks, I just think it's kind of ironic because for that very reason, and I agree, that's deceitful, especially when you intentionally do it. Even if you give them the benefit of the doubt and say they just lost the keys, they overreacted and got it, they still took money in on the pretense that they had to go and get new fobs. And now they're saying they're going to spend it on other stuff because they still need it. I mean, I just pointing that out. But what about maybe giving the money back since they didn't need it for the intended purpose?
Genuinely donated.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah, you could.
Even the people who are talking shit saying I'm scamming, like that Janice Costello, I've given her money before.
Yeah, of course they did, but that's what...
I've given all these people money before that are saying I'm scamming.
But they victimize. That's how they victimize. They will take from you and then say you're the criminal.
Look. Oh, I can't show that.
No, don't show that. But anyway, I just want to make people aware that your money is going to causes regardless. The key, you did the key immediately. And a few other donations come through. It's great. We were blessed to find the things we needed. But there's still huge need. So keep donating to Shanny because we can use all of it. And we love you so much. We appreciate you. We want to entertain you.
Yeah, we do.
We really do. We want to be there for entertainment.
It's really to support us.
Well, 2 children, too. I mean,
I also have a theory about the large negative PayPal balances, because people were thinking maybe chargebacks or whatever the case may be, which is possible as well. But one thing I know about PayPal, if you don't have money in the wallet, let's say you make a purchase or you have prearranged, like dated stuff being withdrawn through your PayPal, and you have no money in your wallet, it automatically defaults to your secondary or whatever, your primary bank account or whatnot. And if you bounce it there, it goes back to PayPal as a negative, and for like 3 days or whatever, how many business days, then it goes back into your bank and tries to take the money again. And she had some negative balance of like $500 or $700 in fucking PayPal. So I'm just speculating, but I'm thinking that they just fucking overspent. And they made some extravagant fucking compulsive purchases, and they bounced it. They just didn't have the cash in there, so it's sitting in purgatory, where they owe like fucking PayPal hundreds of dollars. I'm just throwing that out there as a maybe.
And there's kids involved. We got a family that we need to take care of. So can you help us take care of the boys?
I don't want to live off people either. So another way.
No, it's a career, an entertainment
I know.
career.
Another way to support us, other than giving us money, is just like our stuff.
Yeah.
Share it and watch it.
Get a T-shirt if you can, maybe sometime.
Yeah, get a T-shirt from our channel, so you don't have to just donate into us and not get anything out of it, or you don't have to donate at all. You could help us in different ways, or you could subscribe on our Twitch channel, Rev and Shanny, and help us that way. But
that all helps.
Yes, because we get ad revenue.
Yeah.
On Twitch.
Yeah, we'll make partner, and it's great.
And you don't have to pay any money for it.
No.
So
exactly.
It's just a little bit of your time.
Mm-hmm.
That would be another way you can help
It's
us.
an address and a click. Yeah, subscribe on Prime. There's plenty of ways to help us. That would be the best probably so that we can start building an audience.
It's
because
just sharing and liking our stuff.
Yeah, sharing it. If you have a Twitter, share Shanny's streams. That's awesome, man. We love that. We'd love to see you do that. You're awesome. And you helped us legit. They ruined this feeling. I had such a good vibe because I got the Spirit of Christ. I put the cross on again. And I feel the Spirit of Christ because you people did extend a hand when we legit needed it. You did put money in her Cash App. And that's awesome, man. We appreciate you. So we're not scammers, and we appreciate every penny you give. Peace.
It's one more thing.
Sorry, go ahead.
None of the people, and if you do think we're scammers and you want a refund, like
if we can afford, I mean, we are spending actively. You got.
We haven't spent anything.
Look,
yet,
look,
but
refunds. Look, we do need it.
Rev is now triggered. Refunds. He almost choked on his fucking tongue saying it.
No. But no one's asked for a refund.
No, they haven't, and they wouldn't because they gave from their heart.
Exactly.
This was a beautiful thing.
Exactly.
The messages, most of the messages were nice, except that asshole Brandon, whatever, you know.
Yeah.
Black Guy TV, whatever. But it doesn't matter. Like, there was mercy shown.
Yes.
And I felt great, and then these people come in, and then immediately you're scamming. They ruined the spirit, man. That was charity. It was a great thing. And you were on stream entertaining at the same time, you know, during a very stressful time. But you
Like, you guys expect not to be upset over being robbed. Have you guys ever been robbed before? Do you know how scary and violated it feels?
That's very violating.
But then you say it didn't happen. Like, what proof do you provide that it didn't happen?
Well, there's police reports, so...
Yeah, there's police reports.
You can't... Like, you just can't BS. Like these are legit things that happened. The building had a... Like, we live in a building with other people. You think they're just not gonna... They're gonna ignore people that are getting robbed? No, they're gonna get put in jail. And that's pretty much...
It's pretty stupid to come here when there's so many cameras around.
Yeah, and I know there are G+ people that are definitely from Colorado because, you know, there was that one individual that did parties.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of G+ people out.
Well, that's good to hear. They keep saying this, so it should be like any time. I mean, the trail is still hot. I'm sure all these detectives down at the Jefferson County fucking police department are fucking, you know, hot on this case. They probably brought in extra people because, I mean, obviously they can just look at the fucking number of cameras they've counted out that should be catching this midnight stalker that he claims has been walking this fucking gated community. I'm just saying. No snow on the ground in the driveway. Garage door shut.
Here. So if you're fucking around with us like that, you're going to get caught. Because there's cameras everywhere. You're going to get caught. I'm going to get my keys back. You know, both fobs I'll get back. And you're going to go to jail. Like, I will not say no. I will say prosecute.
To the highest authority.
Yeah, to the highest extent.
Yeah.
You stole from me. I'm sorry. Like, I don't respect thieves. So that's it. We're not scammers. Thank you for what you gave. Shanny loves you. I love you. God bless you. Thank you for what you did. Because you're continuing to help us. Peace. God bless.
So I'm sitting here, or not sitting here really, I'm lying here and been in horrible pain all day. All day. And tomorrow I'm going to be setting up a GP appointment because I can't do this anymore.
So I jumped to this video because this is kind of marked. These are like markers. Like I said, we're just kind of hitting the tips here, folks. You can watch the marathon hangouts. I don't know. Shanny may still be live right now. That one is just full of gold. But this is just where the shit really starts hitting the fan. So we're just going to kind of skim through this. And it gets better.
The pain is too much. I can barely freaking function in my life. And then I have someone show me something. And as Negs pointed out, that me and my husband a few days ago got a box for $30 on deal, paid by someone else, by the way. Paid by someone else because they knew what we were going through. and they decided to buy us a meal. And then he looks at something that feeds a family for 2 days and says, oh, look at them. They're lying about their fucking money. When it's kind of funny coming from someone like Negs. And I'll tell you why. He was the last person we donated money to, and we donated a lot of money to that motherfucker. A lot of fucking money to that motherfucker, thinking he needed it for his family. So we donated whatever we had left to him. The last of our $5,000, we gave some to him. And you know what that motherfucker did? And has been doing? He's been ordering pizzas for him and his son every night with other people's money. And then he's like, oh, this is the ultimate e-begging, when he's constantly getting money on YouTube. And he wants to complain about e-begging. He wants to go and be like, oh, no, people gave money to Shannon. They're not giving money to me. That's what really it is, Negs. You're jealous that I got some freaking genuine help. You don't need the help. Okay? The money that people give you, you buy fucking computers with, you buy microphones with. I'm trying to pay bills so me and my kids can function and not be kicked out on the streets. You, on the other hand, you want to complain about $30 fucking worth of fucking food that fed my family for 2 days? You're a fucking hypocrite. You're a goddamn stupid fucking hypocrite. Why did we buy an expensive SUV? We've had it for over a year, idiot. Get the fuck off my page, you stupid fuck.
So, who in the chat actually believes that $30 would sustain this particular family for 2 days? I'm just saying there's at least one member of this family I'd have a hard time believing that 30 pounds would sustain them for 2 days.
And this is the problem. You guys constantly questioning, why do you have this? Why do you have this? Why do you have this? I don't know, motherfuckers. When you get the stimulus check, why are you buying a PS5 when you should be using it on saving for bills? I don't know, motherfuckers. Why do you spend your money on useless fucking crap when you have the money to spend it on stuff?
Because we have jobs and we get paychecks and pay taxes, and we can spend bonus money any way that we see fit. Now, I don't get a stimulus check, obviously, but I'm just saying.
God damn, you people are fucking stupid. No, I don't even know if we're going to get the stimulus check because I went on the stupid IRS website. Oh my God, I'm in so much fucking pain. Let me calm down. I know. I went on the IRS website and I put in our social securities, both of our social securities and both of our birth dates and our addresses, because that's what you have to fill out. And it says, we don't know if you're getting this. And we get like this I have it on like, I have a screenshot of it, but it's like, what the fuck, man? But what we did with our money when we had money any of your business? It's not. And you saying that we don't have any money, we have, like, it's like, what the fuck, guys?
Well, you kind of make it everybody's business because, one, you rubbed everyone's face in the fact that you had all this money, spending extravagantly in your videos, and now we're asking the same group of people to please finance your downfall. Like, I'm just saying, you kind of make it people's business when you start begging them for money.
And all these people that are saying we're scammers, we've actually give money to. What it is they don't want anyone to get genuine help. They want that money to themselves, and they're fucking jealous. And they're going around saying we're scammers. Scammers for what? I provided the proof to everyone that we're in minuses and everything because we've been struggling for quite a while, but we haven't said anything because we didn't think it was anyone's business, and we didn't want this thing where we felt so humiliated by it. And then everyone's like, oh, you need to get a job. You need to get a job. Well, fuck yeah. You guys act like we're not self-aware of what's going on with us. Yeah. But when shit happens and when you feel fucking desperate, yeah, you're going to go out and be like, can we get some help? But then you have a bunch of these other idiots that are like, oh, it didn't really happen. It didn't really happen. It didn't really happen. Without providing any proof to anyone. Providing any proof to anyone. Oh, it didn't happen. They provide no proof that it didn't happen, even though we have a police report that it did happen.
Right. Yeah. There's a police report.
We provided evidence that we are in the minus and everything.
Yep. Including PayPal. Oh my God.
And it's bullshit, man.
It's bullshit.
It's bullshit.
And we've given. Fuck.
And we've given to all of these motherfuckers that say we're scamming. We've given to them.
It's insane, man.
Hundreds and thousands of dollars we've given to them because they gave this little poor me story. I'm going crazy. I don't have any food in my fridge, and they send us pictures of empty refrigerators to find out they were doing this on purpose to scam money out of us.
Yeah, specifically us. Yeah.
And I know a lot of people remember when this happened.
Yep.
And then all these motherfuckers complaining about what we do with our money. When we see these motherfuckers buy computers with their money, we see them buy microphones with their money. We've even seen them buy takeout with the money. Yeah. But yeah, it's okay for them, but it's not okay for us. This stupid double standard shit has to fucking end. And trying to make me feel guilty what I've done with my money when I haven't even spent anything in a really long time. It needs to fucking end. Because it's stupid. It's stupid. No one's scamming anything. Why would I scam anyone of anything? Why would I give money just to scam money?
Right. It's really dumb. What?
Yeah, why would you scam? Why would you scam? Oh my God.
I was robbed by these idiots on the internet 3 times. Vandalized.
Isn't this just like a flashback to the Jeffree Star makeup and they found it? So how can they keep claiming they got robbed when they found the items they claimed that they got that got stolen? Like
And yes, we are behind at rent at the same time.
We're in the pipeline to get rental assistance. Yeah.
Rental assistance for $3,000 a month, folks.
Like it's not fair. It's not fair.
No.
You know that all these motherfuckers can do whatever they want, but we're held accountable to what we do with our own money. Oh my God, they have video games, so they must be rich. Even though these idiots who beg money daily, they have these big old lab streams on their whole page, and anyone who gives money, there's like a big taco dancing or a stupid idiot animated thing going, and it's okay for them. They're not e-beggars. They're not scammers. But they ask for money every goddamn day. And they're the ones that saying, I'm scamming for the one time. I'm like, dude, I am in problems. I need some kind of lift. After I've helped lift everyone else in the community, I just need a freaking lift. And these idiots are like, oh, your bill is this much? Your bill is this much? You must be scamming. Even though I provided the bills. And then there's idiots that's like, well, you were living beyond your means. Well, gee, honey, what happens when you're living a high lifestyle and you lose your fucking job and you can't support that high lifestyle anymore? A lot of people in America goes through it. Essentially what happened to me and Rev is we lost our jobs because our jobs was our stock portfolio.
So then you have to live within your means. And according to your own story, your tangled web that you've been weaving, that you guys have seen this coming for a while. And you did nothing. And you're all out of ideas. Now, folks...
I'm sorry, Wilson donated $10 through Super Chat. Isn't it funny how Shanny didn't seem to care what all those people were spending their money on until they stopped agreeing with everything she said?
That is a good point. That is a very good point. And thank you very much for the Super Chat. And by the way, folks, if you don't want to donate your money to Shanny and Rev, I'm just saying, I got bills too, folks. I got a PS3. That's how hard up I am. Folks, let me tell you about life with a PS3. It's tough out here. Paying bills. It's hard to hold $20 in your pocket. It's hard out here. Anyways, yeah, let's get back to this.
And we lost all our savings, everything. Everything because of COVID and trying to help people out.
Yeah, at the same time.
At the same time, we were going fucking broke.
As raising 2 kids, too. On top of raising children, Shanny, of our own.
It's bullshit.
We were trying to fill people's freezers at the same time we're trying to feed 2 kids.
And Nex can't deny that we didn't give him any money. He can't deny it. It's on his channel.
He wouldn't deny that.
Yeah, but he's going to say we're scammers even though we've given him money in the past? Are you fucking kidding me, Neg? Are you fucking kidding me, Negs? You're going to say we're scammers when we've given you money. Oh, they have money because they had money in the past.
What? Past dollars. Tell that to
We gave the last we had to you, Negs. And you go and try to point out that we have money because of a $30 fucking Panda Express.
Oh, that was bought from somebody else.
That was bought by someone else?
That was telling Shanny to eat because she hadn't eaten much in like 3 fucking days. She's like, man, I'm hungry. And somebody said, well, geez, I'm going to get you something to eat, Shanny.
Well, first of all, let's be clear. I don't think there's ever a point where Shanny's not hungry. I'm just throwing that out there. And let's be honest, folks. She has enough reserve on her. She could last. She could hold out for quite a while. I'm just saying. I mean, I wouldn't want to be around her when she's hangry.
For fuck's sake. Excuse me. They fed my wife because I
Oh! $30 fucking Negs.
Give me a break, dude.
You're a fucking hypocrite, especially with all the pizzas you get and the hundreds of dollars you get every goddamn stream. Were you jealous that I got some and you felt like it was taken away from you?
Jesus Christ.
You selfish fucking pig, after all the fucking help we've done for you, asshole.
We gave enough.
I've helped you. I helped you. Are you going to repay the favor? No. Instead, you say we're scammers, like the piece of fucking shit you are. You know what, Negs? You're going to lose everything because of this. Because you know what? When Jesus says, give your cloak, when someone asks you to give their cloak, you give your fucking cloak. If you forgive others who forgive you, God will forgive you. But if you don't give when you've been given to, God ain't gonna give shit to you anymore, asshole. Do you know how that fucking works?
Yeah.
But I'm being persecuted saying I'm being this way when I'm not. With no proof. Other than, oh, look, they have this and they have this. What do you fucking have? I see you with a big expensive microphone and a big fucking expensive computer that we fucking paid for. You dickwad! Go to fucking hell, Negs! I hope you go to hell! Okay, there you go. Wow. And then when I said, we can't give you, I don't want to give you that money, he tells me, why don't you fucking die? So I'm like, fuck you, dude. He's a fucking asshole.
So I'm glad that Crude as Fuck, or Crude AF, grabbed this clip out, because this is part of the marathon stream that they're doing right now. And there's so much gold. And as Shanny is a creature of habit and is very easily predicted, of course. The cycle of insanity, right? But like last time at Christmas, the moment that Rev leaves, she takes that opportunity to throw that motherfucker under the bus. The cracks are showing again. I mean, you'll catch Rev saying stuff in the background of this stream. Of stuff like, he's failed. It's all gone. He's wasted his money, his life. He's looking for a way out. Telling her to die. Right? She's just waiting for him to leave to throw all the blame of everything at his feet. So this is just a taste. A tidbit, if you will, of the marathon stream that Shanny is probably still going, hosting right now. Trying to suck every last penny she can out of that bandwidth. Even to the point of, like, her son, who's trying to do, like, online schooling, had an issue. Instead of saying, well, son, here, use my computer until we can resolve your issue. It was like, well, Mama's doing a stream. Mama's working. Mama's pulling a hustle. But anyways, I digress. Here's Shanny throwing Rev under the bus.
Fucking asshole over it. I don't need to be told to fucking die over fucking cigarettes. He's a fucking asshole. It's Jason being an asshole. I wish he'd fucking stop that die shit that he does when he gets mad and tells people to go die. That is the worst thing you could fucking do to someone. The worst thing you could do, especially someone who's fucking suicidal like I am. He's an asshole. He's a fucking asshole. So I shouldn't be treated like shit for just thinking, hey, we need our bills to be fucking paid before you deal with your fucking addiction. Like, here it is. I'm fucking suffering. I'm fucking doing all the work. I'm doing all the goddamn hustling while he sits on his ass and his wife is doing everything. Like I have been my whole fucking relationship with him. I put 3 fucking houses together while he sat there and did nothing.
Oh, except pay for them? You're leaving that part out, Shanny. He paid for them? He took
putting furniture together. Doing all this fucking shit. And that motherfucker out there, he's so fucking ungrateful over all the little fucking shit I do for him. Fucking taking care of him when he had no fucking head of his own. No fucking head of his own. And I get told to fucking die. I should have fucking told him to fucking die when he was lying there from his fucking alcoholism. I should have never came out to help him with it. Fucking asshole.
Wow. Wow. When the money's all gone.
Yeah, he is the reason we're suffering, and I'll tell you why. Because he kept buying shit and kept buying shit and kept fucking buying shit. And I was like, stop buying shit, because we got to think about this. But he's like, I could do whatever the fuck I want with my money. And I'm like, I guess you can. But you could be fucking unwise with it, or you could be smart with it. But no, let's buy all this stupid fucking video games that we fucking don't fucking need.
It was all video games.
Whatever.
Folks.
Sorry, learn the code.
Entity, and I'm supposed to be okay. Sure.
Yeah.
I'll laugh now. I'm gonna laugh because it is better to laugh.
So this is where we're going to round out the whole Shanny thing for tonight, where we're up to. Again, there were epic streams in between where the whole incident went down with the key fobs and the finding the key fobs. And there's lots of gold in that marathon stream of them bickering and fighting. But I just wanted to highlight just an instance, yet another instance, of Shanny openly fucking shit-talking Rev when he's not in the room, but open on it, like whether it's Twitter or a medium. So Rev went live just before I went live, like about an hour before, and posted this video of playing a little bit of Shanny kind of gaslighting him and shit talking him. And I want you to pay attention to the top left as he's watching this. I just pay attention to the top and to the left. To the left, folks. I think you'll find that more interesting than the actual video. Thank you for joining me. Please thumbs up the video if you haven't already, folks. Let's do it.
Why is he so sensitive?
I'm not sensitive at all. That's not accurate either. So go ahead. Do you realize the amount of shit that I've heard about myself? If I was sensitive, I would be crying in the corner. I'm not sensitive anymore.
Or are you doing a replacement emotion?
What's that? What's the replacement emotion?
Anger.
No, it's not. I don't even feel angry anymore. I don't. Lard Killer. Oh my God, that's an incredible name, folks.
It's just jokes, Rev.
Sure.
Rev's eating videos are very nice, and we should encourage him. They are awesome. I like them.
I appreciate you for that. Thank you.
They want to force them, Rev, Shanny, B,
Top and to the left, folks.
Bros,
top and to the left. Watch the top and to the left.
That double thing, dudes.
What? Double penetration?
Nah, man, I don't do that, man.
Man, that's some.
Hell no. I'll rather die.
That's great. That's
nope.
rapey stuff.
Nope, not into that.
That's rapey.
He is talented at eating very much.
Yeah, isn't that great that I'm talented at eating? Wow.
You're so talented at eating, baby.
Thanks a lot, folks, for that. I appreciate it.
I like it when you eat.
Well, I like it when I eat that way. Sure.
Mm-hmm.
That's
anyway.
a good way of eating. It's a good way of eating, so I'm good with that. Absolutely. What an amazing...
Rev's like a demonic entity? Nah, he's like a guinea pig that had a hard life.
Wow, that's awesome. I'm like a guinea pig that had a hard life.
You're like Stilly.
I'm like Stilly.
Or Cheech.
Sure. I agree. You know... Oh, what else am I? Oh my
Top
God.
and to the left, folks. Top and to the
We're
left.
just telling the truth about how bad I am and how awful of a human being I am.
I don't think I have ever wished hell upon anyone. I don't care.
Yeah, I think this is great. I love to be humiliated, insulted all day.
Rev, your feelings matter. You are important too. Shanny, you should give Rev a hug and tell him you both will get through this. We will. Aw, thank you, Dove Kitty.
Yeah.
Aw, thank you, Gideon. Is he allowed?
You guys are noticing in the top left that they're bickering, right? Like, as he's playing this video. I just think it's hilarious. Like, he's got it on mute up in the top left, and they're actually, you can see that they're fucking bickering. It's great.
Out silverware now? No. I will not. He has to eat with his fingers. Like a good little slave of mine. Does Rev like Latino women? No.
No.
He likes his girls pasty freaking white.
Yep, that's correct.
He's got the perfect woman.
Yeah, you're beautiful. I love you.
B and MP equals Byron and his gal, FYI. Oh,
I agree that you should just tell me that you're leaving.
Oh, Hood said you need to eat Shanny tonight, Rev, and show her who the man is. Yeah, put me in my place, baby. Put me in my place.
Sure, yeah.
He's so sexy, Shanny. Thank you, Gideon.
I totally agree.
You guys open a Patreon soon? Lard Kilo, we should open up a Patreon. We really should. Give him a hug. He's got to come over to me.
Yeah, you don't have to move.
You should hug him and tell him you're leaving him for the hunk of man meat down the street.
See? I mean, all of this is accurate.
God, you guys think I'm straight.
Don't you get that this is accurate information that you should leave me for someone else down the street?
Yeah, but they act like I'm straight.
It's all accurate. It's amazing how accurate individuals are.
I'm about 96% lesbian.
Oh my God, it's 100% lesbian. I am a transsexual. I'm actually a woman.
There we go.
So this is the accuracy of information that you get from now on. Okay?
Eat him from his fingers, that's hot. Get him a leash, Shanny. If he could learn to eat with his toes, he'd make mad cash on mukbang vids. That's a good point.
Eat with his toes. I agree. I should be a circus freak too.
Was that because of the time he poked his eye with a spork?
What?
You poked your eye with a spork?
No.
What?
No, wait a minute. No, that did happen. Yes, absolutely. I remember that. That's
you
funny.
poked your eye with a spork?
Yeah, I did. Absolutely. It's true. Could someone tell me that I wrote the plans to eliminate the fucking Jewish race for the Nazis too? I did. That's accurate. I've been living since the year 1920. I was born in 1920, folks. I wrote the plans the Nazis tried to carry out to kill the Jews.
I can't wait to see what women she leaves for him.
How is this an outrage that I got away with this, to write the plans to kill Jews? You got to arrest me now. Hey, the International Court. I've done it all. I'm the worst human to ever live. I agree.
Hey, laugh out loud. Sorry, apologies. You should tell him you're leaving him for the spunky tomboy down the street. Her freckles are cute. He'd be fine with that. He'd be like, dude, can I just at least watch once?
See, every bit of information that you get on this channel is accurate. These are facts that you should leave me for a woman that has freckles. I agree. Can we do this? Okay? Are we going to do it? Fine. Go ahead. I don't even know what girl you're talking about. Go for it. This is a good idea. It's all truth. Every bit of what you hear on this stream is truth and godly.
Oh my God. I love you, baby.
I think I lost my mind.
I think you have.
It's okay. Because I have a Bible. I can definitely read. The last time I tried, I could read. Still. Do you know that's a gift?
Can you please stop yelling?
No, I can't.
It's so fucking annoying.
No.
It's too much, dude. My heart.
You yell all day.
I haven't been yelling. I've been trying to keep a calm voice, but
You've
you
been
constantly
yelling all
are
day.
just as loud as you can, dude.
Yeah, I'm shutting up now.
Thank you. Jesus, fuck. You're like Vaughn in Raging. Jesus fuck, man. Rev is adorable when he's angry. He's like a Pekingese that's been stunned by in the arse by a jellyfish.
That's a new thing. I'm a Pekingese now.
Someone yelling like that would trigger my CPTSD and crazy might happen. Exactly. He keeps triggering me by it. And I tell him and he's like, I don't care. Well, fine. Then you're going to see me irritable and then you're going to complain about it because you freaking yell all the time. Jesus. Vaughn is more manly.
I agree.
Oh my God.
It's true. It's true. He's 5'3" or 5'5", I think. He is more manly any day.
We'll be right back after these messages.
Hi, welcome to the Humble Abode. Humble Commode? Yeah, Humble Commode. Yeah, I'm sorry, Humble Commode. Why would you say that? Well, I don't know actually. Why? Well, maybe Holly can explain it better. Holly, wait, come back!
Speaking of trees and summons, you know anybody might want to buy one of those?
How much? Yeah, I'd love to buy one, but my old lady would kill me.
What
Bruce is that,
well, now wait a minute. Bruce votes Democrat, so his vote ain't a waste. His vote will actually be all right.
Do I vote Democrat or who's
That's what
telling
you told
that?
me. You told me you voted Democrat.
So let's start with a little recent Von Helton rage. I want to thank Dragon Jim for posting this on his channel. He caught this little snippet of Von losing his shit on Brucifer the other day. So let's enjoy. Let's ease into some Von Helton with a little bit of rage before we get into just the right out silliness. Folks, thank you for joining me yet again on another Thursday night as we stumble through the Weirdo Wonderland. Goodness gracious.
When did I tell you that?
It was in Beckel's chat, I believe, actually.
I did. I told you I vote Democrat.
I believe you said you voted Democrat, and Beckel even challenged you on it. Said you voted Democrat, and you said yeah.
No. Everybody says I'm an atheist, I'm a Satanist, and I'm a Democrat, and nobody knows shit about me. That's reality. And
So
you did
Bruce,
vote for
why
Biden.
don't you let us know the true you right now? Let's set me straight, set Vaughn straight, set us all straight. Who exactly are
Go
you?
ahead, set it straight.
who exactly am I?
I know you play the guitar. I know you're
I'm this guy. I'm
I
this
know
guy.
you hang out with the trolls.
You're a good-looking guy, sure.
And we know you hang out with the trolls. Let's
I don't
get
claim to
that
be
clear.
good looking. I just hang out with anybody, man.
You hang out with anybody, okay?
Yeah.
Well, that's not good.
Yeah.
I mean, hanging
So
out with
trolls
anybody,
should
that's
have
not
a
good.
right to destroy people's families, right?
I don't destroy your family. I'm against
I didn't
that.
say you did. You didn't hear what I said. Let me try
You
this
said you
again.
hang out with people that do.
You hang out with people that destroy people's lives, dude. Okay, you hang out with people that get people fired from their jobs.
I
You
didn't
hang
know
out
that
with
one.
people that get their fucking kids fucking kidnapped by the goddamn government.
Hey, J-Dubs and Solar Marshal, you hang out with a guy who was willing to accept pictures of what he thought was a 13-year-old nude. Just throwing that out there.
I didn't know that, Vaughn. I don't
You
purposely
didn't know
hang
that.
out with
Okay, you
people.
don't know that my haters and my trolls have been calling CPS out to my motherfucking house for 12 goddamn years. You didn't know that? Bullshit, Brucifer. I know better. And so does everybody else.
I don't pay attention to that crap.
You don't pay attention. Okay.
Very
well,
little.
But
I hear
okay, so let me
whatever,
ask you,
but it's
Bruce.
not my game.
What, if you knew someone was doing that openly, hurting and harassing someone, would you stop them from doing that?
I tell them not to do that.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah,
Okay.
but you ain't gonna keep
No,
them out of the
people
room.
are going to be extradited to Kentucky, right, Vaughn?
What's that?
eventually going to happen. People are going to get extradited to Kentucky. Even someone out here in the chat even said it.
If I get the right lawyer, I can. Fuck yeah. If
Well,
I get the
for
right
instance,
lawyer, I can throw these motherfuckers in prison goddamn tomorrow.
Let
I
me
can throw
put
them
it
in prison
this way.
tomorrow. I can
Solo
throw them in
Marshals-
prison tomorrow. I
Let
can
me
throw
ask-
them in prison tomorrow. You're not talking over me, fucking Brucifer. You're not
Well,
going to do it.
God,
Sorry.
well,
You're not
I'm
going to
not-
fucking do it, Bruce. You're
Okay,
not
I'll
going
be-
to talk over me, Bruce. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're not going to fucking talk over me. Not in this goddamn chat room. I'm going to get my fucking point out. Now, here's the deal. If I could get a fucking lawyer that actually give a shit, I could have these fucking trolls in jail fucking tomorrow. That's a fact. The problem is that I can't get a fucking lawyer that's got a pair of balls. Not one motherfucking lawyer has got a pair of balls. Because if I could get a lawyer that had a pair of balls, them fuckwads on the internet would all be in prison. In fact, they would have been in prison years ago. That's a fact. It's not my opinion. That's a fact. The government does not have the right to harass people. That is not a right. It's not. The government does not have the right to tell me how to raise my kids, clean my house, or live my fucking life. No, they fucking do not. And the only reason they're getting away with this shit is because fuckwad down the road here named James Arnold Frost stole my goddamn inheritance money, and because of a bunch of fuckwads on the internet. That's the only reason that this shit has went on as long as it has. But if I had a fucking lawyer that had a pair of balls, I could throw these motherfuckers in prison fucking tomorrow. They do not have the right to fucking pry into my personal business. That's called invasion of privacy, you dumb fuck. They don't have that right. You don't have that right.
I think what Vaughn just said actually ties into the voting and the lawyers and stuff. We have no one working for the average man
There's
anymore.
no one on our fucking side. Exactly. And that's why I get frustrated. That's why I get upset. There is no one on our side. Trump is a
We have nobody. You know how many people?
The reason I love Trump is because for once in our miserable motherfucking lives, we actually got somebody that give a fuck about us. For once in our miserable lives, we got somebody in there that give a fuck about us. Because nobody in DC gives a fuck about you. And you better get that in your head right fucking now. The only motherfucker that gives two shits about whether you live or fucking die is that man named Donald J. Trump. And you better get that up here right fucking now. Because I guarantee you, not one of them motherfuckers in DC give a shit about you. They don't care. They do not fucking care. And you better get that straight right now. They don't.
Why do you think you had all these swamp creatures come out and they want to go after Trump and they want to destroy Trump? You have all these people coming out of the woodwork talking about they want to kill Trump. They want to beat up Trump. They want to take him out back. They want to do everything.
I got 3 motherfucking death threats right here on my goddamn email. I'll show the motherfuckers to you.
Oh, let's not get too personal.
Why do you guys have the impression Trump cares, though? Because I agree, they don't. Nobody in DC really
Trump
cares.
does care.
Well, but I mean, what do you see?
Yeah, let me tell you. Okay, Pyro. You want to know why? I can tell you why. I can tell you why right fucking now. You know why? Because he took that job without getting paid. You know, he gave his checks to fucking charity donations. Did you know that?
His own campaign too. 350.
Fucking A, he did.
Well,
he did it for free, man.
Well, let's go by his voting record. I mean, what he did in the past 4 years.
Politician.
What he did in the past 4 years helped the average common man.
That's right.
He brought factories back. He brought jobs back. And the biggest thing is we were energy independent.
That's right.
Now with Biden, we're going back with high gas prices. Look at the prices on gas now. It's $3.
Well,
it's $3 again.
But let's say he's a businessman.
They're already saying, Pyro, that you're going to be paying $7 a gallon for gas. You ready for that shit?
Oh yeah, it's gonna be at least that.
But
right?
I mean, okay, so even. But I mean,
how
but you're saying he's empathetic, and I'm not even challenging. I'm just curious. Like, let's say you're right that he did those things, and that's good management of the United States and doing a good job and all that. But you're talking about, I mean, he could have done that and not really care about people, right? Like, I'm just curious if you see something that makes you think that he actually cares about people, like on that level you're talking about, you know, the struggles, everything.
Because Pyro, he didn't have to do any of this shit. He didn't have to do it. He was made. He was set. Okay. He lived in his fucking gold tower in the middle of fucking New York, raking in fucking money. All he had to do was sit on his ass
saying, Bruce, is that
Well, now wait a minute. Bruce votes Democrat, so his vote ain't a waste. His vote will
Do,
actually be all right.
do I vote Democrat, or who's
That's what
telling
you
you
told
that?
me. You told me you voted Democrat.
When did I tell you that? When?
It was in Beckel's chat, I believe, actually.
I did. I told you I vote Democrat.
I believe you said you voted Democrat, and Beckel even challenged you on it. Said you voted Democrat, and you said yeah.
No. Everybody says I'm an atheist, I'm a Satanist, and I'm a Democrat, and nobody knows shit about me. That's reality. And
So
you
you
say,
did, Bruce. Why don't you let us know the true you right now? Let set me straight, set Vaughn straight, set us all straight. Who exactly are
Go
you?
ahead. Set it straight.
who exactly am I?
I mean, I know you play the guitar. I know you're
I'm this guy. I'm this.
I know you hang out with the trolls.
You're a good-looking guy, sure.
And we know you hang out with the trolls.
I don't play any good looking. I just hang out with anybody, man.
It just looped for some reason. So let's skip ahead, folks.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, Little Red Sign says we are live, we are live, we are live, and it is so.
So this is the St. Patty stream. I'm not going to sit through and endure all of this. But someone told me that the last 10 minutes was kind of interesting. So I'm just going to back it up. Let's see. Hell. Somewhere in about there should be fine. Alright, let's let it go.
Somebody like Sam came up to me and made me the offer that Sam made, and I could go online and verify it, which I did, by the way. And
what are you talking about, Sam? Who are you talking about?
Sam is the one that explained all this shit to John. He gets over there, he gets a free education.
Yeah.
He gets
but see, here's the difference, and that was one of the things that I was actually wondering about, and I never asked.
This Lion King guy, he's quite a character, isn't he, folks?
So you talked to Sunil, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Sunil told me when I come over there, guess what? I live with him for free.
Oh, yeah.
He's going to put me up.
Right.
That's it.
Right.
There ain't nothing about it. That's
Right.
just it. But I've been talking to this guy for over 2 years.
Right.
It's not like I just poof came out of nowhere.
Right.
Actually, it's almost 3 years.
And he'll pick you up at the airport and everything.
Yeah. He would get me into, because he's in Alabama, so I would get into everything that he knows. And my only agreement with me is I go in with a 3-month visa.
Right.
But he says I want you to come over with $3,000. He goes, you come over with $3,000, we're rich.
Yeah, you're rich beyond average over there. Yeah, because $3,000 American over there is
it's rupees.
Like millions of dollars.
It's rupees.
Yeah, it's like millions of dollars in his money. Yeah, so yeah, you would be rich beyond average.
I'd be like a freaking king over there.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, pretty much you would.
But he would be the one shielding me from the nonsensical things that Vaughn. I had somebody, Smokey and Bandit, said, Vaughn, can you get a passport?
Can I get a passport?
Someone just asked in the channel.
I guess. Why? Why would I need a passport?
I don't know. It was God Girl. I don't know these people that come into this. The only ones I talk to is like Savant Quinn.
No, that was Smokey and the Bandit asked me if I could get a passport.
Freedom Bum Dumbfighter 29 does not like me. So I don't know. I don't know why. But oh well.
The ex-CIA all moved to Colorado, so that seems like the best place to hide.
What's that?
Freedom Fighter says ex-CIA all moved to Colorado, so that seems like the best place to hide.
Move to Montana.
Maybe.
You don't know the United States.
Maybe it is, maybe it ain't. Who the fuck knows?
Oh, Savant Quinn just said FYI HD at FYI HYD. I'm a boomer.
I'm moving with the Amish, guys.
You're moving with the Amish.
Fucking right. They're going to survive this shit.
They
Oh my
might
God!
survive this shit.
Do
You
you
never know.
know that I had an okay? I'll give you. Listen, I used to this is a true story. Can I give a true story?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
All right. Okay, this is a true story. When I was with my father before he passed away, like 2 years prior, we used to sell knives, and we sold all kinds of knives.
No
Okay,
shit.
whatever, doesn't matter. And good quality knives like Gerber, and even like German knives and
What's
shit
this
that was
noise?
worth like $300-400.
What's this noise?
What's that?
What's this?
That is a weapon. That's what that is.
This shit'll fuck you up.
Yeah,
We're
go
not
ahead.
talking about a K bar.
Or it could be a cigarette lighter. It's either
We're
a
not
cigarette
talking
lighter or
about a
weapon.
K bar. Okay, this shit make that shit look like a Tonka toy.
Did you go around to shows and sell knives? I'm curious.
Yes, I did.
What made you get out of it?
My father died.
Oh, okay. My bad. Well, go
Nah,
ahead.
don't worry about it. That's years ago. That's back in
Let's
my
start
father
selling
died
knives
New Year's
then.
Eve, 1990.
I'll
Okay.
get hands on it with you.
But she said she was a boomer, so I'm trying to figure out the calculation of a boomer.
Bear Frog, we're getting ready to shut down, dude. There's no point in you coming in. We're getting ready to shut down here in just a few minutes.
I actually had a good story.
Because I've got to fucking knock out them bedrooms back there real quick, and I got to.
What do you mean? You got to knock them down? Tear out some sheetrock?
No, not literally knock them down. I got to clean them and get them done, and that way everything's done and ready to rock and roll for court tomorrow. Now, hopefully,
What do you got? Like, what do you got? Like,
I got to get my kids back. I'm going to try and get my kids back. The government come and stole them again. So I'm going to try and get them back.
Yeah, but what are you trying to do? Are you trying to get out like
I'm going to clean my house. I'm cleaning my house, dude. And me with a bad back, a bad hip, and fucking lymphedema. You know why I'm cleaning my house?
Yeah, but you
know why? You want to know why? I'm going to tell you. Because when I called every fucking cleaning service in the state of goddamn Kentucky, they either hung up on my ear, fucking refused to return my call, or they fucking wanted to charge me $300 to $400 fucking dollars just to come out here.
So you're trying to get rid
of
what black
that tells
mold?
me? You know what that tells me? That tells me CPS contacted every one of them son of a bitches and told them not to come out here and help me. That's what that tells me.
So you're trying to get rid of black mold?
No.
But then what are you trying to clean?
I'm just cleaning, just general cleaning, dude. Just general cleaning.
Oh, okay.
I'm just general cleaning and mopping. Mopping.
Sometimes you gotta fucking suck it up and just get down
here's the thing.
hacks.
Here's the thing. If my back goes out from doing this shit, I'm sending a bill to fucking Clay County. Fuck them. I ain't paying it. I'm not fucking paying it. A dirty house is not neglect. I don't give a fuck who says it is. A dirty house is not neglect. Any moron can go online and find out what neglect is. Neglect is when they don't have any food, don't have any clothes, don't have a place to live. That's neglect. Okay. Well, my kids in 12 fucking years that this bullshit has went on, my kids have never went without those three things. Okay. Neglect is not a fucking mustard stain on their blouse. Neglect is not Christmas wrapping in a floor. Neglect is not dirty dishes in a sink or a dirty house or any other fucking thing. Neglect is when they don't have food, don't have shelter, and don't have clothing. That is neglect. Well, my kids have never been neglected. They never have rose to the level of neglect ever. Okay. This is just the fucking government being the fucking government, being a bunch of pricks. That's all it is. But I got to jump through their fucking hoops in order to get my goddamn kids back, which, by the way, is something we call extortion, which is supposed to be a felony. But, you know, when you're the government, you can get away with shit like that, right? I wish to God I could get a lawyer that actually had a fucking pair of balls and we could take on Clay County and throw every one of these fuckers in prison. But unfortunately, I can't find a lawyer with balls because when I call a lawyer, it's the same goddamn thing. Oh, I'll do it for you for $100,000 up front. Like anybody in the state of Kentucky's got $100,000 in their pocket.
I think I got it right on my butthole.
Yeah, it's right on my butthole.
I'm looking for it. Hold up, Vaughn.
Exactly.
Hold up. I'm looking for it.
Yeah,
where is it?
It don't exist.
God damn it, man.
Yeah, don't exist.
Oh no, I think I pulled something out. I don't think it's gonna look like $100,000, but
yeah, it's called a candy bar. Yeah.
It's called a baby Ruth.
But I mean, seriously, man, this one motherfucker, I called him on the phone. I said, hey, man, I explained everything that had been transpiring for the last 12 years. I said, hey,
Yeah,
man.
but the whole point is really, can you come back down to earth and understand that you're not going to be able to change this? So you got to go kind of like sideways.
No, what I'm going to do is
no. Listen, there's nothing you're going to be able to do about it. You're
here's
failing
the
on
thing.
this.
Okay, hang on. Listen, here's the thing. Okay, here's what I've already committed to doing. Okay, if I can't somehow fix this, if I can't get these fuckers off my back, I'm gonna move to a country that doesn't have CPS. Simple.
Yeah, but that's not going to happen, dude.
Oh yeah, it's gonna happen.
Do you think the mother's going to allow that? Come on,
The mother ain't got. The mother isn't in the equation. She's not in the equation at all. I have 100% custody. I have 100% custody. She's not in the equation. Besides, she's a fucking mental. She's deemed no, fuck, dude. She's clinically insane. She has nothing to do with this shit. And why they keep bringing Andrea up is a fucking crime, by the way. She's a mental patient. They need to leave her the fuck alone, but they don't do it. I just got a letter from that fucking lawyer.
So then what the fuck are you
bring her
worried
into this
about?
shit again. Why are they doing it? Because they can. Because they want to harass her, and her a fucking mental patient. She should be left the fuck alone in Alabama so she can get the treatment she needs. She doesn't need to be up here being made a bunch of promises that they can't keep. She's got a felony record. She's clinically insane. They cannot give her the fucking kids. They can't even give her visitation. Okay. She hears voices in her head telling her to kill the very kids they want to give her visitation.
Yeah, I had that same shit with my grandmother. She wanted to kill me.
Yeah.
And then I found her dead in the bathroom.
You did?
Yeah. There's nothing worse than a stinky dead body after a week.
Oh, I bet.
Trust me on that one.
I bet.
If anybody says otherwise, they don't know the fuck they're talking about.
Right.
Yeah. That I'll call bullshit on that one. They never fucking had that. I had the cop trying to get me out of the fucking house when I found her fucking dead. She was penned up on the back side of the fucking bathroom. She fell backwards and dead.
Yeah,
and I was like, I think I was like 11 years old. Well, yeah, she wanted to poison me. She thought I was the devil.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was batshit crazy.
Yeah, I bet I know what religion she was.
I don't know what religion she was. All I know, my father was a Christian. That's all I know.
I bet I know.
Yeah, it doesn't fucking matter what you know at that point of saying that. Nah, you're taking a little too far, brother.
Yeah. Well, anyway, it is 11:30, and I've got to get started on them rooms back there.
Yeah.
Like it or not. So
All
then
right.
it's a good time to ring off anyway. It's right on the half hour. So
Later on.
So at this point, this is I guess, pardon me, 2 nights ago. This is the 17th, right? And notice the shirt that Von Helton's wearing, by the way. So Von Helton is preparing the rooms for the children's return. So flash forward to the 18th, and if you didn't watch the beginning of my video, I'll give you a synopsis. Spoiler alert, Von Helton didn't bring home the children today. Apparently, according to Andrea, that there is another court date on April 22nd. They're giving her a chance to get her stuff together to possibly take the children. That's the story that's out there, folks. So Von Helton comes home, but he's desperate to make this a win. And actually, folks, the first 5 minutes of this is just absolute gold. Could you please thumbs up the video? Help a brother out. Whoa, what's this?
I'm gonna try this again. I don't know if my memory's full.
Excuse me, pardon me, folks. To get this video up here. What's going on? It's a one-man show, folks. Oh, I didn't put it in the playlist. Well, pardon me. Let's just play it directly from the teat, so to speak. Where is it? And there it is. Sorry about that, folks.
Next one.
So just sit back and enjoy this. It's worth the wait.
Killing all the trolls tonight. What's my favorite alien reporting? Well, I'm getting ready to talk about that, actually. Vaughn, we have all had trials and tribulations, so don't think you have it worse than anyone else. Oh, for fuck's sakes, Mia. For fuck's sakes, Mia. Are you fucking serious? Everybody in that fucking outside chat has lost their wife and had their kids stolen for years on end. Everyone in this outside chat has had that happen to them.
So this is after court. Notice he's wearing the same exact shirt. Do you want to bet that he actually went to court looking like this? Just keep that in mind for the story he's about to tell, folks.
No, they haven't, have they? Okay, so you're talking out the left side of your mouth, as they say. All right. When did my face start melting? After I fucked your mom? Bye. One for hires. It looks like you ain't banned after all. You are now, though, fucker. Bye. Vaughn, are you still seeing orbs on your cam? Yeah, I did earlier today, actually. I did earlier today. There was a whole slew of them down here in camera 4. A whole slew of them, man. It was crazy. It was just circling and circling and circling. I don't know what their intentions are. Because, I guess they're disembodied spirits, according to some. And so I don't know if they're safe to be in the house or not. So I'm not taking any chance. I don't know, Insane Horror. Does it smell like your mom? No, that's the question to be asking. I think that's the question you need to be asking. Does it smell like your mom? To that end, I have smelled female perfume on numerous occasions from time to time. And it's like, is somebody remote viewing me, or is somebody thinking about me? Because I'll get this whiff of female perfume and then it'll be gone. I'll be like, what the fuck was that all about? So maybe, and now here more recently, like I said, I got the female eyes with the red eyeliner and the red sparkle stuff over the eyelids, right? And so I'm thinking, maybe somebody is remote viewing me. And, but every now and then I'll get a whiff of women's perfume. So somebody's interested in me. Somebody is curious about me because I keep getting women's perfume. And then, like I said, more recently, I got those female eyes with the red. It was red up here, but it wasn't sparkly. But it was red and sparkly over the actual eyelid itself. Okay, so I don't know what the hell. I don't know if that's significant, but whatever. Am I wearing it? Obviously, I'm not wearing it. That's a silly question. There have been a rash of sightings in northern Canada. Yeah, I believe there has, actually. I'm transitioning to female. Yeah, Ricky, be careful what you ask for because the gods might make it happen. How would you like to wake up one morning and your dick fall off? Would that be funny then? Might not be funny then. The gods make that happen. You say, oh, that ain't real. Google it, fucker. It is real. It is real. Google it. I dare you. I dare you to Google it.
Could Vaughn be part leprechaun?
One of your Vietnamese wives moving to Kentucky, Vaughn. I am going to contact the embassy, like I said. Obviously, I had court, and so I couldn't do anything today. But I will be contacting the embassy straight away. And, seeing if I can't expedite matters a little bit and get shit done. Hey, Lardo, you're back. Just in time for me to ban your ass again. Isn't that great? Folks, the joys of unbanning all your haters is so that you can turn around and reban them again. Because you notice after they make a comment, you know they haven't changed one whit. They're absolutely and completely unapologetic whatsoever. And so you can just ban them again and again and again and fucking again. I got the singers tonight, yeah. So will they be there soon? Well, I mean, it only takes, a few hours to fly to the States? I don't know. How long does it take to fly to the States from Vietnam? I have no idea. I honestly don't know. I never really looked it up. Did you issue a formal statement regarding court? Beat the THNs from spreading rumors. Here's the thing about court, okay? The thing about court is that Andrea is a mental patient. That's number one. Number two, Andrea hears voices in her head telling her to kill the children that are in question. Okay? Number three, Andrea recently had her infant child removed from her care and put in the care of an aunt. Okay? Number four, she is under constant surveillance from a mental health professional. Whether she's at her mom's house or whether she's actually in a facility is immaterial. She is still under counsel and under guidance from an actual medical professional. All right. So is the state of Alabama going to reward Andrea visitation or custody? No, they're not. If let's say her lawyer is successful and she gets custody of the kids, you know what Alabama's going to do? Alabama's going to take the kids away from her, and they're going to turn right around, contact me, and give the kids back to me. That's exactly what's going to happen. You know why? Because they took her infant away from her. She is a mental patient. And on top of that, I heard she has a felony record. Okay, well, somebody with a felony cannot give visitation or be awarded custody. They can't. Sorry, look it up. And the fact that she's a mental patient, she cannot get custody. All right, she cannot even have visitation. Like I said, the state of Alabama will shoot that down in flames within a heartbeat. Okay, they'll shoot it down in a heartbeat. So you trolls who keep pushing Andrea and pushing Andrea and pushing Andrea, what are you doing? You're filling Andrea, who's already been destroyed and who already is a mental patient, you're filling her with false hope, which is more evil than anything that has been done to her prior. You're actually doing more harm to Andrea now than you did when you drove her insane years ago. Why? Because you're filling her with false hope. Then she comes all the way up here to Kentucky, which is no small feat, I might add. Going from Alabama to Kentucky is no small feat. That's quite a little trip. And so when she gets up here, she just gets up here to find that she can't do anything anyway. And she's been doing it over and over and over again because you guys have been pushing her to do it. You keep pushing her to do it. The state of Alabama is not going to award visitation or custody of those children to Andrea. Never going to happen. She has a felony and she is insane. Legally. She is legally and clinically insane. Maybe even criminally insane. But for sure, legally and clinically insane. She is not getting those kids. She is not getting visitation. Ever. Are we clear on this shit? You know, you are hurting Andrea more now than you were when you initially drove her insane. And that should be a crime. But unfortunately, apparently everything that happens on the internet is perfectly acceptable behavior, at least according to the lawyers I talk to, which keep hanging up in my ear when I mention internet.
Yes, folks, if we want, we can have a little bit of an after party over on Discord if anybody has any airing of grievances or anything I see out in the chat or anything they want to say. It's open to everybody. So I'll throw the link out again. We can get together after this on Discord.
Apparently the internet doesn't require any kind of lawful activity. Am I a lifelong Section 8? No, what I am is a disabled American. That's what I am. That's what I am. I am a disabled American. A link through Messenger? All right, hang on. Hang on a minute. Dear. Oh. Mm-mm. All right, there you go, man. Pardon me. Vaughn, when did you go flat Earth? I went flat Earth when I got dragged kicking and screaming into this reality. I don't know when that happened. It's been a while. But that's what did it. See, in my original reality, back on the arm of Sagittarius, there was no flat Earth. There was no talk of flat Earth. There was no flat Earth. There was nothing, not even a mention of flat Earth. In fact, I don't even think there was mention of flat Earth in antiquity. None. Zero. And if and if by some mention you did bring up flat Earth, they'd throw you in a funny farm. Back in the reality I came from. So imagine when I get here into this alternate reality, I get here, thank you, CERN, you fuckwads. I get here into this alternate reality, and as soon as I get on the internet, I see all this shit about flat Earth. I'm like, what the fuck is this? What in the fuck is this? It's like, I don't understand what, I see nothing but links about Mandela effect, and I see nothing but links about flat Earth when I pulled up Google. Just hundreds and hundreds. And they weren't there yesterday when I went in that bed and went to bed and got up the next day. So obviously something happened, didn't it? Yeah. I got dragged into an alternate reality. It certainly isn't the reality I left. The reality I left said nothing about flat Earth, said nothing about Mandela effect. And then I get into this reality, and that's all that was being talked about at the time when I got here was flat Earth and Mandela effect. So I researched them. I researched both of them. I researched Mandela effect. I researched flat Earth, and it's like, holy shit. According to this reality, those things are legit here. They're not legit in the reality I left, but they are legit in the reality I'm in. And it's like, okay, when in Rome, do as the Romans do, right? And so here I be. All right. What's up, Solar?
Well, hey, Vaughn, how are you doing today, man?
Hey, I'm all right, man. What's
good
up?
Day, good day or bad day?
Good day. Well, good day.
I may have missed something. Did he already talk about casting the spell in the courtroom? Because I thought he did that in the first 5 minutes. I'm going to let this play for a minute and cruise through his live. Maybe I only got part of this, but did I miss something? I thought he should have talked about this by now. I'll let it play for a few minutes.
Actually.
Okay.
Yeah, good day. I am now have street cred as an actual
here we are. Here we are.
I would call myself apprentice sorcerer.
Okay.
A practitioner of the mystic arts, done publicly in a room full of people whose jaw hit the floor and whose eyes got big as saucers when it worked,
Wow.
including my own. Because I wasn't, like I said, I wasn't expecting it to actually happen. I mean, usually it takes a while for a spell to work, right?
Yeah.
This thing, though, was instant. This was instant.
Wow.
Obviously, I can't go into details as to what it was about or what happened, but I was perturbed about a thing, okay? And the gods are like, okay, do this and say this. And so at first I'm like, yeah, but will I get laughed at if I come out of the closet as an open sorcerer? Will I scare these people? Because I don't want to frighten anybody. I don't want to scare the shit out of anybody. I mean, when people see real magic happen in the real world in real time, right in front of their fucking eyes, I was scared to death I'd scare the shit out of these people, or I might make them angry, which is even worse. They all want to kill my fucking ass. We're talking about old-fashioned holiness and Southern Baptist Christians here. Okay,
in the hills of Kentucky.
In the hills of Kentucky, who believe that good old King James never lied. So when King James says to kill pagans, that's exactly what they believe in. But anyway, the point is that, they're like, okay, if you really are perturbed about this thing, do this with your hands and say these words. And I'm like, okay. And so I'm sitting there and I'm debating in my mind. Now, all of this seems like it was an eternity, but it was actually merely a matter of seconds, really. But it seemed like a fucking eternity because I'm like, okay, am I going to make these people mad? Am I going to scare these people? Am I going to get laughed at? Is it going to hurt me in some way by coming out of the closet as an actual bona fide sorcerer? And all of that happened in a matter of seconds, actually. And then the next thing I know, I just said, okay, fuck it. I'm going to do it. And whatever happens, happens. Right.
Wow.
And so I did this thing with my hands.
Okay.
And I said the words I needed to say.
Okay.
And instantly, I got my result.
No shit.
Instantly. And everybody in the room.
I wish I would have seen this. Is it filmed?
No, it's a courtroom. They don't allow cameras. But everybody in the room. But everybody in the room saw it happen. Everybody in the room knew it was going to happen. Well, they didn't know it was going to happen, but they knew I was sitting there I was talking about a thing that I was frustrated about, okay? And I had been talking about it prior to me doing the spell. Okay, so they knew that the spell was in relation to the thing that I was upset about, right? And the answer was immediate. The action was immediate. The response was immediate. And everybody's eyes got this big. Their jaws hit the floor, and they're like, everybody. And this woman that I was talking to that was sitting beside me, as I got up, I gave her the thumbs up, and she's like, she just couldn't believe it, She just couldn't believe it. So I am now officially out of the closet, okay, as a real bona fide sorcerer. I now have street cred out the wazoo because a whole room full of people saw it.
So I'm sure their eyes did go big and they were shaking their head at him. If this story is at all even close to being true, I'm sure they took notice. I'm sure they took notice, Vaughn.
I mean, the judges. I think it's partially who you're talking about. I know who you're referring to. I've seen her before on the.
No. This was a room full of strangers. I did not know these
the
people.
Judge you had last year at all?
No. This was a room full of strangers that I have never met before. And believe me, as Orthodox Christians, they were most likely skeptics as well. Because remember, the Bible poo-poos magic. The Bible says magic is bullshit. And even if the magic is real, it's got to be from demons. That's what Christianity tells people. Okay? And so imagine their surprise when they see this shit happen in real time, in real life, right in front of their damn eyes. I'd say some of them lost their ever-loving fucking minds. I'd say they did. I'd say they lost their minds. They're like, what the hell? And I'm not an evil person. They see somebody that wasn't evil. See, here's the key, Solar.
I hope it comes out. It normally takes, I think, 90 days to 6 months or something like that for something like that to come out, because I saw Mindbender was in Shanny's chat earlier. Someone messaged me and was like, hey, you're being talked about. And I'm like, where and why? And then I went to the link.
Mm-hmm.
And sure enough, it was just degrading me a little bit, which I can handle, no big deal. But
you know what I'm thinking.
There's a fake person that's me apparently going around using why in the fuck would someone use my freaking name? I mean, I don't even fucking make videos, for goodness sake.
You know what, Solar? It is kind of interesting that Reb and Shanny refused to get rid of the trolls. And I had to appeal to them
right now.
Okay, hold on, I'm getting somewhere. Okay, I had approached Reb and Shanny 3 times. And all 3 times they allowed the trolls to come into the hangout and browbeat me.
Right.
And me telling them, I would never do this to you. Why are you allowing it to be done to me? Because they know that if they come into my hangout, ain't nobody coming in my hangout and talking shit about anybody. If G-Man comes in my hangout, his haters are not going to be allowed to come in my hangout and talk shit about him. If Veckel comes in my hangout, his haters are not going to be allowed to come in and talk shit about him. I don't believe in that. Okay, so it's disingenuous then for them to allow the haters to use their platform to browbeat me instead. And I approached them 3 times about this matter. And I said, hey, man, stop doing that. Don't allow that to be. And then now we see where they're broke, they're penniless. And I have to wonder if the gods did not punish them for me going to them 3 times saying, hey, don't do this, don't do this, don't do this. And then they did it anyway. And the gods are like, okay, that's it. We've had enough of your shit. And bam, now they're broke. You got to wonder, right? I mean, actions have consequences. When you hang out with a bunch of criminals, that's what these haters are. They're criminals. Whether they have an actual criminal record or not is irrelevant. They're committing crimes on the internet, slander, libel, defamation, etc. So they're committing crimes on the internet anyway. So they are criminals. Okay, so when you're harboring criminals, first of all, that's a felony anywhere in the United States. And second of
If
all,
she has them living at her house and they're wanted, yeah, that is a criminal there.
yeah. They're cohabiting.
Were they living? What was Mindbender literally living at Reverend Shanny's though? I don't remember that.
I don't know.
I think I would know about that, but
I don't know.
Although they're a tight group, so maybe no.
Well, I mean,
Hey, Mindbender. Pal, buddy, pal. There, pal. Were you living at Shanny's? Are you shacking up with Shamu there, pal? Is there more to the story, maybe? Tonight on Discord, maybe we'll all find out. Huh.
I have to wonder why they're so comfortable with these haters. You have to wonder, right? You have to wonder about that.
Money. It's got to be money.
Well, anyway, it looks like the gods have taken care of the money situation, doesn't it? Because now they're broke.
Yeah, I was going to say, there you go. They're broke. It's very interesting. But go on what you were saying about.
Well, I just find it fascinating that I told them 3 times, stop hanging out with these haters, stop letting them attack me, and now here they're flat broke. I mean, I'm sure these trolls in the outside chat, oh, that's just a coincidence. Well, I don't believe in coincidence. I haven't believed in coincidence in years. I stopped believing in coincidence a long ass time ago. I don't believe in coincidence no more. All right. Yeah. So there is a correlation there, It's just like some of these, what UK Troll was telling me. UK Troll's telling me, hey, some of these haters, man, they're facing financial ruin. They're having all kinds of calamity happen all around them. Some of them are dropping dead, and I'm like, my God, what the hell? And so the gods are cleaning house, man. The gods are taking care of business. They already told me I'm going to outlive all my haters. I'm going to see the destruction of my enemies, Solar. They told me that several times. So that it'll get through my thick skull. They told me several times, you will see the destruction of your enemies.
Yeah, that would be interesting, amazing, to say the least, if you outlive all of the trolls. And they're
especially
a lot of them are like half. No offense, Vaughn, but a lot of them are like half your age, I think.
Well, that's what I was talking about earlier. You got this Babas guy from the UK. You got this Babas or whatever. However,
he was killed, right? I have not heard of him for a long time.
Well, he was only in his late teens, early 20s, something like that.
He's like 25, maybe something like that.
Something like that. Okay, and now what are we hearing? What are we hearing through the grapevine? Oh yeah, he's dead. Now what we're hearing?
I didn't know that until last night. I looked and I haven't seen anything of him for a long time.
We're in that he's dead.
Yeah.
So it looks to me like the gods are taking care of business, man. Boom, 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 boom. They're just all dropping. They're dropping like flies, man.
It's crazy.
Yeah, well, I mean, don't go around destroying people's lives, right? Don't destroy people's lives. Don't destroy people's marriages. Don't drive young 20-year-old women insane. Don't do shit like that, because there's going to be repercussions. There's going to be karma. There's going to be a revenge of the gods on that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Gods are going to ask a price for that shit.
That's right. Unless they fear you suing them. That could be another problem.
Well, that could be it too. I mean, if the gods bless me with the lottery, which I've been talking with them about, and Publishers Clearinghouse, which now the Publishers Clearinghouse, that was kind of a joke. It was kind of said in jest. But, I was kind of surprised when they're like, well, okay, we'll let you win that too. I'm like, what? That was kind of a joke though. But I mean, but now the lottery is not. I mean, I fully expect to win the lottery. Win? Don't know, but I'm going to win it. And when I win it, these trolls are all going to prison. Every damn one of them. Because I'm not going to stop until they do go to prison. That's just the way it is. Okay, you don't destroy someone's life, you don't destroy someone's marriage, and you don't drive a young 20-year-old girl insane. You don't do those things, okay? Those things are bad. Those things are evil, and you must pay for those things, okay?
Yeah.
And so whatever the gods don't kill or don't destroy, then it's up to me, falls on to me to do the rest, and I'm going to do it too, believe me. If I win that lottery money, I will dedicate a portion of that money to going after these trolls and making sure they never, ever do this to another family ever again. Because, see, that's the thing. Okay, with their success at doing it to my family, who's to say they won't do this to someone else's family, right? Okay, well, see, I can't have that on my conscience, so I have to destroy them. I don't have a choice. They have to be destroyed.
Somebody said, old weather guy says, I think we are losing, Solar Marshal. I don't know what you mean by I think we are losing. How could they be? Listen, these people lost every penny they have, so they're not winning. I don't think Rev and Shanny are trolls. I think they've been trolled severely. There's somebody, Adam E. He knows. Adam, what is going on? That guy knows everything.
Yeah, he
Adam,
seems
what's
to.
going on? Did they really lose all their money? I think they did. I really believe they did lose it all. Let me see.
What was it, Seven? What was the scam? Kenny KP. Somebody's saying that Kenny KPZ was arrested last night at midnight. I find that hard to believe, but if you
no, he says, yeah, you are slowly falling asleep. Let me tell you something. What's going on with me?
I can neither confirm or deny that Kenny KPZ was arrested at midnight.
Old weather guy, here's what's up. I'm having a terrible time sleeping, and I happen to fall asleep when I'm on Von's show at times. Then I'll wake up, then I'll fall back to sleep again. When I start falling asleep on your show, Von, just fucking boot me off, because I saw myself sleep for like 2 hours on your show the other night. It was like I woke up and no one was there, and I was like, what the fuck happened? I have not narcolepsy. I can't remember the term for it, but you got to understand something. I'm used to staying up all night, 5-6 days a week, and you can, and I do. I fall asleep while I'm online, and it's not
okay.
good.
So, Solar Marshal, how long have
Like
you been around?
Something.
All right, okay, hold on. How long have you been around, Solar Marshal? Do you remember the Nadia days?
I don't know Nadia at all now.
You do not know Nadia at all. Okay.
I've seen her. She's the transsexual, right?
She was the transsexual.
Real
She would have, she had nonstop 24/7 live. She was nonstop 24/7 live.
See,
okay.
I don't do that.
It was not okay. Well, I'm getting somewhere with this. Okay. It was not unusual for us to take a nap on camera or even off camera, whichever one. But it was not unusual for Nadia to take a nap on camera, for us to take naps on camera, and everybody else would just keep the conversation going. And then we took our nap, we'd get right back up and go right on again. Okay, so that was normal back during that time. So you going to sleep on camera is no big deal, dude, because that was shit that happened years ago on Nadia's all the fucking time, and nobody thought anything of it. You know, it was not a big deal. All right, you know, it just isn't. It's not a big deal. You know, and if you go to sleep, I'll just take you down until you wake back up again, and then you.
Or I can always fucking turn my camera off. And when I turn my fucking camera off and you can't see me and I mute my mic, what's the big deal?
Well, no, what you do instead, just leave your camera on. And like I said, if you doze off, I'll just take you down. It's no big deal. You just, you know, when you wake up, just wave at me or some shit and I'll let you right back up again.
I do think this is the best show on live show on YouTube today. It's fun. I have a hell of a good time on this show. It relaxes me. It helps me feel better about life, because let's face it, everybody, life is not looking too good.
Not right now, it ain't.
No, everyone I talk to, rich or poor, they've all got a lot of different unique problems that they never thought were coming along. So, I mean, people are not buying properties unless you're giving them away. there's a lot of bad shit going on, and I see Reverend Shanny being a victim of it. But the thing with Reverend Shanny is this, and if they're listening to this, it doesn't matter. Rev knows me. They got addicted to blowing money that they did not earn, meaning the mother and father earned the money. And so to Rev, who honestly, I don't remember Rev ever having a job that I know of. Now, I know Shanny had a couple of jobs here and there. I've seen videos of her supposedly working. She was like a secretary or something. The fact of the matter is this: when you don't earn the money, you don't respect it near as much. Like if it's inherited money or whatever. I respect the money I have because I fucking earned every fucking cent of it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, with that said, it's very possible that he totally didn't respect what he had, gave a lot of it away, even questioned about that today. Did you give a lot of your money away? Whatever. His answer is kind of strange, which led me to believe he didn't earn any of it. Now, I can't say that for sure, but I think he probably inherited this money, and that's why he didn't respect it the way he should have. However, if you make bad investments, it can be gone like that. I've lost a lot of money in investments, and it sucks. But I earned that fucking money. You know what I mean? I worked 5, 6, 7 days a week, placing that money in whatever I wanted to. Luckily, this e-trading stuff came along, and it's nice to have. But yeah, man, I think that Rev just earned a lot of money from his mom, or whatever you want to call it. Inherited, I should say, not earned. And he's now lost it all, and he doesn't fucking realize. I mean, dude, to replace what he's lost is just going to be fucking damn near impossible with 2 children. Shanny, who she already claims she can't work.
You'll notice that Von Helton is not listening to a word of this. He's been yawning, he's been fiddling, he's over in the corner. 1, because it's not about him, but 2, because you are preaching to deaf ears. I mean, the irony of talking to Von Helton about someone who's lived off their parents' money and doesn't know the value of $1. I mean, you're looking at it. Anyways, folks, I want to thank you all for coming out. I think this is a good place to end it. I think we're going to have a little powwow over on Discord for a little bit. All are welcome. The link is out there. The link's below. Please thumbs up the video, folks. Keep your eyes open, your ear to the ground. What will happen this week? We do not know. We do not know. But we have to drain Lake Alice to find its secrets. All right. Well, I think that's it. Until next time. Thanks for joining. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.